Done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition? Bone face.
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself, you.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you can do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, but the PS5 though, like it just dropped.
I know.
Ah, damn, y'all beautiful though, but
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
Oh, God.
My nigga.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not. No.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I got a question for you. Do you have car insurance?
100%. No reason.
All right. Do you have homeowners insurance?
100%.
Do you have life insurance?
100%.
Do you have medical insurance?
100%.
Did you get tired of your insurance agent talking about the possibilities of you losing your life and being rewarded? Hold on for a second. I know, but don't be a butt person. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. You have insurances. Although it's a very uncomfortable situation, and life insurance people who sell it tend to be scumbags. They tend to be looked at as scumbags, like, I don't want to have this conversation about me dying, but you surely will die. So you better have the conversation. The reality is, yes, it's a very tough conversation. I have to spend a lot of time talking about it. It's very difficult. However, there needs to be some insurance, and there's no insurance, and so we must talk about it.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, "Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you." She said, "Okay, I think I can take it." So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Yo. Yo,
What's up, y'all? It's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So anyway, sheesh. Okay, I'm looking all right. So yo, my boy XL Pro, he comes through. He says like, share, subscribe, Cash App, $ Cali West 1. Salute. All right, so we can go get straight to the script. We ain't gonna play no games. Now, I'm surprised more people ain't talking about this, but now Kevin Gates says white women worship LeBron James, but his wife Savannah doesn't.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
Now, it's ironic because I've had plenty of episodes where I've actually spoken on how Savannah James, she doesn't really, she's essentially, I guess, used to him or something like that, but she really don't. She looks at LeBron James like the same dude that she was dating in high school. And, that could be definitely very problematic, especially dealing with sisters. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have to be honest with you. Most women, especially black women, do not respect you unless you come from a position of authority. And unfortunately, which is ironic because black women tend to not really want to be equal to their husbands, even if their husbands are the celebrity, are the basketball player, or, in the Barack Obama sense, you could even be the damn president and, a sister will still take you for granted. Unfortunately, sisters are, they tend to show, more displeasure towards their men more than anybody else. Shit, Hillary Clinton got his whole dick sucked in the Oval Office, and the Hillary Clinton never, made, embarrass Bill Clinton, or, try to disrespect him or make his presidency look like a joke. Now, with that being said, I don't know if y'all have seen what Boosie said about 2 weeks ago, but I'm going to just show y'all the Instagram post. Now, Boosie, it's funny because he's even admitted that he even dates white women. He says that he dates like that flatback type of woman. So, these are not women who, are traditionally, a brother's type, right? So that being said, let me just show you what Boosie had to say. Where is it at? Let me post it for y'all. So Boosie says, Boosie has a question for black men who date white women over black women. And he says on this, post, he says, why do so many successful black men date white women? Do y'all role models date white women? Were y'all raised to like white women? What white women do that black women don't do? I've been meaning to ask for a minute now. What's wrong with black women? Oh, shit. Boy.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
This is a sick Negro.
What's ironic is Boosie, he had got into it with like two of his baby mamas. I think he bought his daughter a Benz and the baby mama gave it back or some shit like that. Then one of his daughters is like lesbian, but she won't let her bring her to the house, and she was talking shit about him and all that on social media, right? These are the black women who are closest to him. And he has the audacity to come on here on Beyonce Knows Internet and act like, nothing's wrong with, how our sisters act in the community, bruh.
Silence, you furry fool. I've had it with your whining and bumbling.
But what's funny is Kevin Gates basically sums it up in his best way possible. So let him take over.
But I'm like, they was like, this how the conversation came up. We were just looking at like couples and people in the league. And we was talking about how LeBron do the little handshake with Savannah.
Right.
And then I was like, maybe I noticed shit that people don't notice. But I'm like, they was like talking about, what if you had LeBron money? I'm like, man, he one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
Right.
But I wouldn't want to trade places with him. And they was like, why not? Why you wouldn't want to play? I say, because I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way them white women look at LeBron. Like when soon as he walk out there, they just be like, oh. They be dicked out. But it's like I noticed when he go do the handshake with the main player on his team, which is that, it's like, you act like I'm bothering you, bitch. Like, I'm the greatest player in the world, one of them. Like top 5, top 10, I'm one of them. And I'm in the playoffs. And you act like the warden of the jail. Like you came here to police me. Like you ain't, like, you not dicked out like these white women just dicked out about me in here. Like, so, like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, bro. Because when I've been around that dude just, his spirit so loving and giving, it hurt me. It hurt me to see that. Like, you done eject away from my partner, man. Don't do that, man. You dive on the floor behind that nigga, man. Dive on the floor behind him. But, you know, like, I know a lot of people gonna hate what I just said, but I'm gonna be honest, like, if everybody like me, then I'm pussy, so we can do whatever you want to do about it. I'm gonna die about everything I say, so I love LeBron, and I hate that for him, bro. I hate that he gotta go through that. As a man, I hate that he gotta go through that, bro. In the playoffs. In the fucking playoffs. Your main player act like it just, you have a look on your face like, I could be doing more. Like, what more? Like, I loved you for you. Like, when I met you, you look like Lamar Odom. Like, babe, don't laugh at that. I'm not trying to be funny, babe. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you about that, you heard me? You can laugh if you want to. You gotta walk out the room. You ain't interrupting my thing. You already interrupted it.
Yo. He say he don't like how she look at him. Well, shit, I don't like how she look at him. I don't like how she talk to him. I don't like how she even talk about him when he even in the room. I don't like her podcast. I don't like none of that shit, bro. I'm just being honest. I mean, you know, I guess there's some pride. I mean, hey, you know, you can look at her face and tell that she's a little bit conceited. And she's conceited because of who she's with. She's conceited about who she's with. And with that being said, to me, she does seem to be acting very arrogant. Just the way that she looks, and this is the way I've seen her moving, just how she talk. The way she talk, she act like she's been the one shooting in the gym. She act like she's been the one who, you know what I'm saying, was like McDonald's All-American and stuff like that. She act like she done got all the rings. That's how she act towards me. And yes, to me, she treats LeBron James as the equal. And I don't think that's fair. Like, for example, it's like, okay, if my boss, you know, my boss is my boss, you feel me? You know? Yeah, I could say, oh, you know, He's a man and I'm a man. We both, bleed and piss, right? But to some degree, if my boss is taking care of me, he's looking out for me. I have to kind of give him respect as my boss. Like, he's my boss. Like, and I kind of feel like black women, for some reason, and I actually could blame black men too, because at the same time, we're the ones who accept being their partners and willing, to call her, our woman, our better half and shit like that. I think a lot of men try to compensate for the fathers who were never in their lives, or the fathers who never had the opportunity to show, them how their mother should be treated. And we tend to overcorrect. We don't want to be, we don't want to seem like we're like, the boss of everybody. So we tend to want to share responsibility with our wives. And I have to be honest with you, even when they ask you for it, this does dry up their pussy. They want a man who takes charge. They want a man who, takes direction. Now, yes, your boss can need you to take care of other aspects of the business, but that doesn't mean he's still not leading you. And I feel like one of the biggest disconnects is black women are reluctant on doing that. They don't want to do that. Now, with that being said, it appears that LeBron James did respond to Kevin Gates. Let's see here. LeBron James seemingly reacts to Kevin Gates' comment about his wife. So LeBron James doesn't play when it comes to his MVP. After all, the Los Angeles Lakers appeared to defend Savannah James after Kevin Gates said he prefers the way white women look at the athlete to his wife of 11 years. LeBron James' response is, let me go on here. Oh, damn. It didn't even show the article? That's whack. It's supposed to show. Well, anyway, this is what I'm reading right here. Yahoo Entertainment. But anyway, and I quote, says, "Kings don't concern themselves with the opinions of peasants." LeBron captioned his April 20th Instagram post with Savannah alongside a black queen emoji. "Where's to next queen? Let's get it." Where's the post? They didn't show the post? They didn't show the post? That's whack. Okay. So it says the satellites rapper's eyebrow raising comments came as Kevin explained that he wouldn't trade places with the NBA superstar despite being one of the greatest players to ever play the game. "I don't like how Savannah looks at LeBron," Kevin says in an April 19th Instagram video. "I like the way the white women look at LeBron. As soon as they walk in, they're like, oh." And yes, they do have a certain look to them and a certain awe to them. Now, describing Savannah as the warden of a jail, he added that LeBron's spirit is so loving and giving, it hurts me to see it. Now, let's just be real, y'all. I mean, I'm gonna be a little biased because I've been on Savannah James' neck about how she treated LeBron James for a very long time. If you look at my videos, I probably at least got about 5 or 6 videos where I talk about what I don't like about their relationship. I mean, I know that's not my relationship, but they put it out for the public. So in that case, I'm more than welcome to talk about it. Yes, I do believe that she undermines him, and I do feel like she treats him like any other nigga. That man supporting man, he comes through, and he says, "Salute to Cali West and everyone in the chat. I appreciate you, Dre." Now, yeah, man, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, there is a difference. And, I'm not saying that every white, every black man who gets with a white woman, she'll never embarrass him. But white women tend to not want to embarrass their men as much because, I mean, I'm not saying that white women don't, because they do. But if they like the man or respect the man, they don't want to undermine the man, because in essence, and I always said this too, and I truly believe this, if a woman disrespects her man, she's disrespecting herself, because that's the dude that she chose. But women, sisters tend to forget that. Sisters tend to forget that they're the ones who chose the man, but then they still don't want to respect the man. Like, I don't get that. I really don't. It's really crazy. As a matter of fact, if I have the opportunity, I would like to share this little video. That's if I downloaded it. I don't know if I downloaded it, and I don't know if I have it loaded up to show tonight. I actually meant to discuss this when I talk about young Kanye, because Kanye didn't let me down. I know y'all heard about him, and his little Reading Rainbow comment, man. We're gonna have to discuss that, because y'all know Kanye was like one of my favorite artists, and to hear what he said about that, I was deeply disturbed. Now, with that being said, this is a sister who's talk to her baby daddy. Mind you, look, these chicks, they go choose these, they're hood lovers, right? They go choose a dude who he about that life. He's slaying dope. He got guns, blah, 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 blah. But then, she'll still deal with him even though he go to jail, right? Now, I know y'all heard about gay for the stay, which is a phenomenon that's going on with dudes who's always in and out of jail. But check this out. Uh-oh. Don't tell me it didn't pull up. I was getting off too easy, huh? But that's okay. Because check this out. I got it backed up somewhere else. If I'm not mistaken, I had maybe sent it to somebody on Facebook. Let me see. Oh, here we go. All right. Fuck it. We're sharing it here. Here we go. Hold up. Here we go.
So he took your dick.
Shit. And I don't know, we just got a connection. Like, not even just on those sexual shit. That was my knowledge shit.
So did he suck your dick? Because I'm just really like, I can't wrap my mind around you fucking with no nigga.
Did he? Yeah.
Did you?
No, come on, bro. I'm on my mama. We ain't doing none of that. Ain't none of that going on. None of that. I'm a man, bro. Why be here telling nigga, all that shit, I'm the man. Ain't no nothing soft about me.
Oh, you put that big old dick on that boyfriend.
You want me to tell the truth or lie to you?
Tell the truth, bitch.
I mean, do I gotta say it? Like, I don't feel like I gotta say it.
Fred, you out of line. You gay.
I'm like, bro, got my name tattooed on some more shit, so.
Yeah, you gay, Fred.
I don't consider myself that.
Oh my kids, you gay. You just said you fucked the nigga.
I guess. I don't know.
Your mama know you gay?
Shit, I told my granny first, then I told Brittany, I told my mama last.
That shit got my stomach hurt. I'm embarrassed. Like, I don't want to be a bad mama no more. I supposed to go up there on my kids. I'm not playing.
Cool.
Do not go to TDC claiming me.
All it was expected. But look, at the end of the day, ask a nigga about me in this house.
I don't give a fuck. Where's your street credit? You killed the nigga, turned gay. Like, you ain't got no holler for nothing. And I'll tell you right now, do not claim me when you go to TDC. I'm not playing with you.
Okay. All right. For all y'all who don't understand the Ebonics, what they'll saying past the Ebonics and the nigga tree is basically homeboy, he in jail. That's his baby mama. She recording a conversation. And basically, he basically admits to his own baby mama that he's basically sleeping with another dude up in the jail, bro. So essentially, the ninja is gay for this day.
This is a sick Negro.
Mm-hmm. And his baby mama done outed him to the whole world.
That real shit, yo.
Butterfly in the sky.
Come on!
I can go twice as high.
Let's get it on.
Take a look.
Nigga.
Say what?
Don't claim me when you go to TBT. I'm not your baby mama.
That's cool, Jermaine. I ain't going no chicken on none of that.
Suck my dick.
Friends to know.
My nigga.
Uh-oh.
To grow.
Nigga.
Reading rainbow.
Here we go again.
I can be anything.
Same old shit. What?
Take a look.
Nigga.
In a book.
My nigga.
Reading rainbow.
See, this is the shit I be talking about. You think it's a game? You think it's a fucking game? What you really want?
Oh my God.
What you really want?
Out of here, please.
So
he took.
Cheap motherfucker.
So he took your dick.
Shit. And I don't know, we just got a connection. Like, not even just on those.
Yo. This ninja, hey. I mean, I'm kind of glad that she actually told him, but ninja.
Holy Jesus.
Bruh.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
A man supporting man said he can't stop him from seeing his kid. That's a hate crime in the ABCD community. Well, that and also too, yo, you know what's so stupid about her? Why was she even out her? Look, mind you, that's still her baby daddy. It don't matter what she talk about. Oh, don't claim him or whatever. Baby girl, you a little too late for that. Once you had a baby by the man, that's your man. Hey, just like Coach Greg Adams says, if you hit that bottom or you stay with a chick for more than 6 weeks, that's your woman. Well, guess what? Ladies, once you have a baby by a man, that's your man. All right? It don't matter whether he gets with a whole nother woman and he leaves you. It don't matter whether you get with another man and you leave him. Guess what? He's still your man. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't gonna be no change in that, all right?
Emotional damage.
So just because you find out he gay for the stay, you can't turn around and be like, oh, don't claim me. Oh, you're in LA, we got kids together.
You're a victim.
Too late for that. Too late for that. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna just tell you this right now, just on how homeboy talking, he was gay before he even got to the jail. How about that?
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Now, a man supported man said Cali West gonna hit up Sue Ninja after the show for some back shots and some face painting. Hey, no lie, I actually kind of thought about that shit. I really thought about that shit.
She wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
Hey, y'all like my little comment today on Coach Greg Adams' show tonight, huh? When I was like, her name ain't Zoo Nigga, it's Sue Nigga. Hey, that dude, Shannon Sharpe, is in for some shit.
Emotional damage.
I think he's gonna come up on top, though. I think he's gonna come up on top, to be honest. I think he'll be all right, but still, like, this is definitely affecting him. You know, even though we might kind of roll it off his shoulder because we're not the ones dealing with it, but he had to go get his lawyers on it and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And shit, this Sue nigga is on his ass. Mm-hmm. Sue nigga.
You got it, girl. Drop her.
But yo, I mean, like I said, we love sisters over here. We just wish that y'all just fix our attitudes. But I mean, like, it don't matter whether you're LeBron James, whether you're Barack Obama. These sisters just tend not to respect you much. You feel me? Prime example.
From now. If you, as a male, tell me you want me to change, I'm going to tell you straight up, I'm not changing.
I feel like you already started off the floor because you're already thinking of it in a negative aspect. So you're already coming in here like, well, I don't got to change. You got to change. Or whatever. I'm not changing myself.
Yeah, take me as I am.
I didn't say I don't got to change. I said I'm not.
So either it's the same shit.
No, it's not. Because I could know I have to change, right?
Mhm.
But I'm telling you, I am not doing it for a reason.
So basically, you know you should, but you won't.
Yeah.
What's the difference
Lord
in
help
outcomes
us.
from knowing that you should and not doing
Because
it? The outcome is the same. You're not doing it.
Put your
the
pride
outcome is the
aside.
same, yes.
A relationship.
Now, yo.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Now, I must say, the only thing that I do agree with her about is she is technically right. The fact, I mean, yes, the fact that she knows that she should do better and she's not doing better is actually worse. Because she's making a conscious effort, to improve. She's just being that stubborn mule. Why be with a stubborn mule? Why make her your woman? I mean, like I said, dating white women is not necessarily the answer, but dating white women could possibly, open up your possibility of dating a better woman. Not because necessarily she's white, but because when you start dating outside of your race, you at least be able to start picking out the best out of the races. So you deal with you deal with a good white woman. You're not gonna deal with another black woman until you deal with a black woman on her level. A black woman who's as good or if not better, right? And that goes for the white woman too. You're not just gonna date a white woman just because she's white, right? You're gonna date her because she looks better than most black women that you see, or at least acts better than most black women you see. Now, with that being said, we're never gonna come up here and just say that white women are better. We're just gonna say, dating white women could just open yourself to more of a possibilities of meeting the type of woman that you could definitely appreciate. With that being said, I do want to show you this one sister. I mean, this one white woman. This is not the type of white woman we talk about here.
Day 5, no food. And nobody has sent me $1. I've lost my food stamps. I've lost my cash benefits. Section 8 is on hold. My disability checks are on hold. I have almost 200,000 followers and I can't get one person to send me 50 cents. One person. It is the taxpayer's responsibility to support me and my children. So if you are watching this and you don't send me something, you're going to get blocked. Because what is the point of even having a TikTok account if your followers can't help you out during the hard times? It is not my responsibility to feed these kids. It's the taxpayers. So until I get my food stamps back, I need everybody to pitch in teamwork and send me something to eat.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
And what's crazy is she dead ass serious too. But yep. We're not gonna just say white women all do it better. Just, hey, when we say we want a white woman, we mean a decent white woman. Now, for y'all who don't mind, a white woman around her edges, rough around her edges, ride or die type of white woman, here you go.
Question, Sasha, why is there sock on your bat? Is it to clean up the blood?
And the answer is no. So if you're, hitting someone with the bat, they're going to try to grab at the bat, and then they're going to try to pull it away from you, right? So
Uh-oh. That's the rest of the video? Uh-oh.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
getting the question, Sasha, why is there sock on your bat? Is it to clean up the blood? And the answer is no. So if you're, hitting someone with the bat, they're going to try to grab at the bat, and then they're going to try to pull it away from you, right? So you put a sock on the bat, so when they grab onto it, you can just yank the bat away, and then they're left with the sock, and you still have the bat.
Oh shit. Damn. Damn, bruh. Hey. Hey, she fight dirty, bruh. Is what it is. Let's see here. Oh, you know how, men, and not just in the red pill space, but just men, just period, right? They're like, man, I don't want no ran through ass pussy. But you know how females be like, oh, some people try to do the reverse Uno and be like, well, we don't want no community dick. But the truth is that, bitch, you a goddamn lie, because the dudes that y'all like are community dick. With that being said, look at this debate.
Get beat up, pussies do though. No. But can we say that for the record? Dicks do not get beat up, pussies do.
So the D word, like he said,
penises do not get beat up, vaginas do. Let's not ever forget that.
The penis.
You seen a beat up penis?
Will go limp in a minute. And let me tell you something. If he's been ran
have you seen a penis with loose walls?
Hopped on as much as a female. I know you're gonna let me say this. If his penis is just ran through, and everybody ran through penis. That means a girl that everybody that you know has slept with him too.
Hold on, that's part of me.
So
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I definitely have to say.
Have you ever seen a ran through penis?
Everybody.
No, seriously.
Everybody's hopped on and off it.
No, excuse me, ma'am. Have you ever seen a ran? Because this is the first time I've ever heard a penis be described as ran through.
Everybody jumped on and off it.
But you've seen a beat up penis. You've seen a penis that's been bust open. Is that what you're telling me?
No, I've never seen.
But you have seen coochies that look like chopped liver. Or you've heard of them, or like you have heard about coochies that you could feeling like you're throwing a hot dog down the hallway.
I've heard of that for sure.
Very loose.
For sure.
And you know what's so crazy? Because I don't even want to get on this topic, but we're going to get.
Did he lie, though? Did he lie? Nope. Yeah, man, this shit is insane, man. This shit is really insane how people are trying to reverse Uno. And I'm going to say this for the ladies who are tuning in tonight. What attracts men to women and what attracts women to men are two different things. Now, the less bodies or the more exclusive that we feel a woman is, the more we'll desire her. Now, the more woman a man has been with, women are gonna desire. I don't make up the rules. I know some of y'all shaking your heads at me, talk about this ninja, don't know what the fuck he talking about. But y'all know deep down in your heart, y'all know damn well it's the truth. Y'all know damn well it's the truth. with that being said, any woman who wants to dispute what I'm saying here, would you date a 40-year-old virgin? Would you date a dude who was your age? I don't know, a 20-year-old virgin, 21-year-old virgin? Would you give up your drawers, give up that wet pussy or that dry pussy to a dude who didn't have any experience with women? You knew for sure that he admit that he's never been with a woman, or he's only been with one woman and been in high school one time and he didn't even come. Are y'all gonna let him beat up your pussy? Shit, y'all know damn well he probably can't even beat up your pussy. You only been with a woman one time. I know the answer would be, no for that. That'd be a firm no. And I know this.
Nope.
So, so for y'all to try to reverse the Uno, talk about y'all don't like community dick, that's a goddamn lie. Because look, once you find out that a dude, here's the thing. The reason why I know this is because, I'm from a big city. I'm from LA. I'm from the West Side. But living in Miami is a very small city. When I be telling people, oh, I go to West Palm Beach or I go to like Broward to go see females, niggas be like, man, you drive far. I'm from California. I'm from Los Angeles. I'm used to getting on a freeway and going across the town to go smash something or having a whole girlfriend on the other side of town and stuff like that. Not saying I don't necessarily have girlfriends now, but I don't mind, making a little trip every now and then, right? Now, with that being said, I think the only different caveat is in Florida, even when you do take the freeway, you might still have to drive out off the freeway. So that could maybe add to it. But anyway, long story short is that's neither here nor there. The whole point is that if you just stay in Miami and you're on social network and you stay in a certain neighborhood or you stay in a certain type of crowd, when them females find out that you fucked a certain female, and let's just say the female is relatively good looking, like the bitch don't even have to be fine. Like the bitch, she doesn't have to be like, you don't want nobody who's busted, but let's just say she's at least a 5 or a 6 or even a 7. Yo, women are gonna want to give up that poom poom to the man. And I'm a prime example. There's probably a lot of motherfuckers laughing at me, looking at me on this shit like, damn, the Cali got his own little show on his podcast talking shit. But, I can admit, man, I was getting hoes back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I was probably getting hoes all the way up to maybe about till, I would say maybe coronavirus. Probably right when, look, I probably stopped getting as many hoes when I started talking this red pill shit. And that was probably about 3-4 years ago. But, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do to make your bread, right? And make an impact on the world. Sometimes you got to sacrifice. But I could definitely say that in Miami, very, 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 very easy, to go get poom poom. Just because of the fact that other females found out that you smashed one chick and you smash another chick. Shit. I mean, that's literally how, like, STDs even kind of go around, too, because the same bitches be fucking the same, like, certain dudes. Because why? Because he found out that, like, females literally just fuck you because they found out that homegirl fucked you or your enemy fucked you. It's really crazy. That's why it's very important to cover your cover top. Dwayne Rose, my homeboy, comes in. He says, just hopping in the gates and need to sit down. Salute for checking in, G. But, yeah, man, like, so to hear the whole little rant through the community dick is really kind of stupid. Now, Dwayne Rose says Savannah and Lebron James been together since he's 16. She's not always going onlookers to him with admiration all the time in public, where he is in a 25-year relationship. Okay, I'll say this much. I do agree with that partially. But at the same time, I still feel like, even if she is used to him, I just believe that, you kind of always want to kind of, I don't know. I just kind of feel like it's not in our culture, or it's not in Black culture, especially nowadays too. Maybe back in our grandparents' time, the man used to be the one who used to walk before the woman, and the man was the one driving and stuff like that. And I have to say, man, Black men are a homogenized version of what we used to be, to the point that yeah, you could say that they've been together for 25 years, but he's still the man. He's still the one paying all the bills. He's still providing for her. He's still the superstar. People ain't coming. Look, people ain't filling up arenas because she's there. They're filling up arenas because he's there. I just kind of feel like there's a certain way you can still act. And there's people who've been together for a while and they still have admiration. But I don't know, man. Like, I just feel at the same time, there have been white couples who've been together, and it just tends to show. It just tends that it seems like the sisters are the ones who tend to show their ass the most. Name me a white woman who probably acted out other than, yeah. I mean, shit. Shit. If anything, I've seen a white woman act out on a brother, but I've never seen white women really act out on white men in public. I mean, am I wrong? Dwayne Rose says, being with a ninja that does Dutch ovens, and have you seen his toes? LOL. Gotta be disgusted once in a while. Those butterflies ain't gonna be in the stomach all the time. Yeah, man, but I just seen there's just so many levels of disrespect that I've seen her do to a dude. And I mean, shit, I got brothers and sisters, man. And like, I mean, I guess some things you don't grow out of, but at the same time, like, for example, there's certain things that my brother wouldn't do now that my brother used to do all the time when we were like 7 and 4. Okay, my brother's what, 2.5, 3 years older than me. There's certain things that, even though he's my older brother, even though I'm 45 and he's 48, there's certain things that he's just not gonna do now because now we're adults, and there's certain ways that she just handled him. But I just feel like there's just a certain level of overcomfortability and just a lack of respect. But I guess we could all have our own opinions. But I just personally, there's a certain things that she just said on her podcast. There's a certain things that she's done when he has been filming her that she just acts a little funny to me. He says, no, Raymond Rose says, no lie, I've been with white women, Asian, Hispanic. They treat me like God. The sisters, it was a different relationship. We know how sisters be. They got to be too much pride and prideful. Right. Like I said, like, black men are really the homogenized version of what we used to be, because black men, we used to demand our respect. Now if you watch some Good Times, didn't what's his name? I forgot his name. The daddy from Good Times, James Ramos. Didn't Jamos? He basically was the one. Even though he'll let the mama handle stuff sometimes, there's sometimes that he just put his foot down. It's like, look here, lady. I don't care what you say. This is not going to happen. This is, what I say is fine, though. So that's actually one of the reasons why they got him off the show. He was too much of a positive black father, and he definitely was demanding respect for everyone, and everyone respecting him in the building, even though they was in the ghetto. That was too much positivity on that show. That's why they got rid of him. Especially how they got rid of him too. He wasn't even on the show when they got rid of him. And it's ironic. James Amos lived a completely different life in real life. Like, on Good Times, he was with a family in the ghetto, right? Living in the projects, right? Having job, going from job to job, right? And surviving in the Section 8 apartments of Chicago or whatever, right? But ironically, in real life, he was living in the suburbs. He had a white woman, and he had little mixed babies. Mm-hmm. But he was trying to stand up for black men to be, black men to be respected. Jane was known as a snow bunny. Wasn't snow bunny heaven. Facts, definitely was. Now, man, we just be riffing sometime, huh? Well, I thought I did my main event. At this point, this is when we just party and bullshit and just talk our shit and just have a little fun. I appreciate everybody tuning in. If y'all got comments about LeBron. Oh, a matter of fact, we're not done talking about LeBron James. I forgot, y'all. Everybody who's tuning in for LeBron James, we ain't done talking about LeBron James yet. Because Kevin Gates actually responded back to LeBron James' comment to him. I forgot to show y'all that. My bad. That's what I wanted to show. Kevin Gates responds back to LeBron James after what he said. Let me find it. Yep. And I remember it was too many clips, so I didn't download it. I just decided not to download it. A man supported man says James' daughter didn't respect him. Well, I don't think it's so much. Well, I'll just say this much. I kind of feel like because he was getting much older, they tried to take advantage of him, when he wasn't really able to, because dude, James Amos is dude, he's up there. If I'm not mistaken, he might have just died recently, but he might all still be alive, and he had to have his kids take care of him and stuff like that. Dwayne Rose says best relationship I had was with Asian women right off the boat. Different culture, they were happy to be in the West. Facts. Here's the only thing with Asian chicks. My whole thing with Asian chicks. I like Asian chicks. I do. Look, here's the thing. I ain't gonna lie. If it was up to me, look, I either be with a bomb ass sister who is on her, who's on her shit, or it would be an Asian chick. I ain't gonna lie. I always had a thing for Asian girls. Ever since I was a little kid, ever since I came to California and I seen me a little Asian girl in the 3rd, 4th grade as a little kid, bruh. Yo, I like the Asian girls, bruh. Our man supported man said he passed. Right. I think he passed last year or something like that. But I remember they was fighting over his estate and stuff like that. I do remember that. Dwayne Rose says, rest in peace, James Amos. Facts. Mr. McDowell. Shout out to Mr. McDowell. Now, I did say that we ain't done talking about this Kevin Gates, LeBron James thing, because it appears that Kevin Gates got something to say. And he took it to Instagram.
We've had our coffee. We don't get.
Hold up. Bada bing, bada boom. Hold up. I think they got some music, so I don't want to play it right now anyway. Can y'all see this? No, y'all can't.
And before we've had our coffee, we don't give E about anything. But I just want to say one thing. The truth hurts, but it heals. And Braun, I love you because you my. And I already know she was. You ain't gonna let him talk, man. You had to, but behind closed doors, you good game. But anyway, look. Long as you being celebrated, I don't care who don't like me. Long as you being celebrated, that's all I care about. Because you my, and I love you. So I don't care if I got to fall out with somebody I love to get the results. We're going to get the results. But if anybody need, I'm a life coach and a guru. Y'all 24 hours. Ain't got to say no name.
Uh-oh, hold on. You ain't about to go get my shit flagged.
24 hours. You smile. You smile at that black man. You smile at him. Hey, because you know one thing. Today is Easter. You know what come with Easter, huh? It got a lot of bunnies hopping around out here. They about to take a trip on their favorite rocket ship. So they got some bunnies on it. But nah.
Yes, it's magic, it's a blessing. When I die, I'ma go to Snow Bunny Heaven. So
I love y'all. If y'all need, if anybody else need life coaching advice and things of that nature, y'all go to my I got a text line at the top of my bio. You heard me. Sometimes the truth hurts, but it heals. I love you all. This is Kevin Gates, and me and Brittany will approve this message. I love this for me. 4 hours.
Bunny heaven, Snow Bunny heaven, that's my destination. Nose running, snow bunnies in segregation.
Child. Anyway, so what?
Young camel toe.
Child. Anyway, so what?
Snow bunnies hopping on my carriage.
Child.
This how the conversation came.
Basic.
We was just looking at like couples and people in the league. And we was talking about how LeBron do the little handshake with Savannah. And then I was like, maybe I noticed, people don't notice. But I'm like, they was like talking about, what if you had LeBron money? I'm like, man, he one of the greatest players to ever play the game. but I wouldn't want to trade places with him. And they was like, why not? Why you wouldn't want to play? I say, because I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way them white women look at LeBron. Like when soon as he walk out there, they just be like, oh, oh, oh. They be dicked out. This how the conversation came up.
Yo. Hey, you know what? I might not necessarily believe in everything that, Kevin Gates says or does or co-sign everything. But yo, a broken clock could be right at least twice a day. And I appreciate LeBron James bringing up how she be acting, bro. Because guess what? She either just not going to give a fuck and keep on acting like, how she going to be, or she's going to be attentive and correct it. Or even hence, he might even start noticing that she's acting funny too. Because guess what? He can lie to the world, but he can't lie to himself. Just like how we know you ain't reading them books, G.
Really him. You're a victim.
We know you ain't reading all those books, bro. We know you ain't reading all those books, LeBron. I know you're an intelligent man, but we know you ain't reading all them books, bro.
Nope.
You ain't got a front for us. But yeah, man. But I like the fact that, even if LeBron James does whatever the fuck he wants to do, because he is LeBron James and he could do what he want to do. But guess what? At the end of the day, as long as we could stop other men from, or at least put it in other men's mind not to end up being goofy like this ninja, we'll just, take heed to the mistakes that he does. A man supported men say I made a most about Britney and today. I need to go on IG and check it out. Dwayne Rose says white women look at black athletes like that all the time. That one video of Halle Berry on Kobe or the Jenner girls. Facts. Dwayne Rose says audiobook, LOL. Right. You know what I'm saying? For real. Hey, nothing wrong with an audiobook. But he don't have to front for the world and just show the book like he reading it. We know you ain't really reading it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to try to look smarter than you really are. I mean, we know you're an intelligent man. I'm not saying that LeBron's not an intelligent man, but you ain't got to show us all the damn books, bro. Because I bet you probably bar people from asking you about the book. So yeah. Now, but yeah, I do appreciate Kevin Gates bringing up the situation and bringing light to it, because I do believe sisters need to, especially the fact that y'all want to, especially the fact that y'all want to, not saying that I'm trying to save the community or nothing, but I think younger people could kind of realize this. Somebody, probably not many sisters gonna listen, but guess what? Somebody's gonna take heed to this. Now, I don't know if y'all seen The Desired Truth. We're gonna end off with this little video, but there's a company that says a lot of how these older chicks is, especially the ones that Dr. Umar and Moise Watkins wants us to get back with. Check it.
What do I have to make to date you?
More than me.
Which is?
I can't tell you that, but I make, a pretty good penny.
Okay.
Hey.
So. So, do you think that when you shake ass in the camera and stuff, like men are gonna look at this and be like, that's a girl who I want to make my wife?
I don't give a fuck. I don't want these. Let me tell you something, baby. I was raised by my father. Fuck you niggas. I date one of you niggas and I keep two in the chamber. So at all times. Fuck you niggas. I don't give a fuck. Talking about wife.
Do you not want to be a wife one day though? Do you not want to be a wife one day though?
When I'm old.
When you shake ass, I need to know your connotation of wife.
Yeah.
Because I'm a lot of niggas' wife.
Okay.
But I'm a lot of niggas' type.
Do you have a ring?
I got plenty of rings.
Bitch, I forgot to put my other pinky ring on.
I'm iced out. Let me put the light on that shit.
But has a man ever...
Let me put the ice on that shit, yeah.
Run!
For the record, going to the flea market and getting some damn costume jewelry with fucking diamond dust on it is not no motherfucking iced out. All right, ladies?
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
A man supporting man says, what father raised her? Stop the cap. Laughing my fucking ass off. Facts, bruh. You know, a goddamn lie. Your daddy. You know, you if anything, you probably see your daddy from a jail cell wall or some shit. Or I take that back. Let me not be ignorant. You probably know your daddy, but your daddy was probably a weak man who, you know, unfortunately, you know, he was probably raised by a single mother himself. And guess what? Your mama put him on child support. So guess what? He didn't have the opportunity to raise you. So, like my boy, a man supporting says. All right, y'all. With that being said, we going into overtime, bruh. Yo, fuck it. We going overtime, y'all. Hour in the show. We got, I think, at least 54 people watching simultaneously, whether it's on X, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on YouTube. So guess what? We're going to keep this show going. You know what I'm saying? If y'all going to be here to watch, why cut off the show? Might as well keep on going. We're going to overtime. Let's do it. XL Pro, where you at? We about to do it live. We're going to do it live, bro. We're going to do it live. And ladies, I know some of y'all ladies are tuning in because we talking about LeBron James' relationship with Savannah James. We know that's y'all hero. So, you know, we're going to do it live.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
We're going to do it live.
She want to put that pussy on me, put it on
that all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
All right. Y'all keep on coming in. Fuck it. We doing this shit on a Monday. You feel me? Like we ain't got to go to work. You feel me? Fuck it. All right. So you know what we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about Shannon Sharpe getting sued by Miss Sue Nigga. Yeah. Fucking scandalous ass. Scandalous ass bitch. Nothing ass bitch. All right, so look what she about to try. Look what she's trying to do to everybody's favorite uncle. Not my uncle. I'm talking about everybody else's favorite uncle. You feel me? I'm a grown ass man. Shit. Shannon Sharpe is sued for sexual assault and battery pack. Hall of Fame tight end Shannon Sharpe made headlines last week in connection with his pursuit of a 9-figure podcast deal this week. He's facing an 8-figure lawsuit. Bruh.
You said so. It's all bullshit. All of it.
Whew. Sharpe was sued on Sunday by a woman proceeding under the name J. Doe's pseudonym. The 13-page civil complaint filed in Nevada State Court alleges that Shannon Sharpe committed assault, sexual assault, battery pack, and sexual battery pack, and that he engaged in the international infliction of emotional distress? Sheesh.
Emotional damage.
The plaintiff claims that they embarked on a rocky consensual relationship that lasted nearly 2 years. The complaint alleges that Sharpe recorded their sexual activities we're just gonna call that bedtime fun. Recorded their bedtime fun, something without her knowledge, and that he was sharing the videos with others without her permission or knowledge. The complaint contends that it was under another woman, not the plaintiff, with whom Sharpe was having bedtime fun, where he accidentally live streamed the encounter on Instagram. Now, just imagine that publicity stuff end up coming back and haunting him, bro. See? That's why sometimes y'all want to go viral. See? Y'all want to go viral until y'all can't handle going viral. That was per the complaint. The moment at the plaintiffs began to pull away from Sharpe, the complaint claims that he relentlessly pursued her after stopped answering her phone for her whereabouts. The complaint contends that Sharpe confronted the plaintiff in October 2024 after she commenced efforts to separate from him. The complaint details the ensuing encounter, which culminated in the alleged forcible bedtime fun against her consent. Oh, sheesh. Yo.
What is that? What the fuck is
Now,
that?
it says another alleged incident happened in January 2025. The complaint alleges that Sharpe engaged in armed protected bedtime fun with the plaintiff despite her efforts to get him either to stop or wear a gym hat. From the first page of the complaint, a woman can say, listen to this. From the first page of the complaint, a woman can say yes to bedtime fun relations with a man 99 times, but when she says no even once, that no means no. The defendant, Shannon Sharpe, a man who is accustomed to getting what he wants, completely fails to understand this basic concept after many months of manipulating and controlling the plaintiff, a woman more than 30 years younger than he, repeatedly threatened to brutally choke and violently slap her. Sharpe refused to accept the answer to no and raped the plaintiff, despite her sobbing and repeated screams of no. Whew.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Bumba clot. Now, the complaint seeks to a minimum of $50 million from Sharpe. If when there's a trial, the recovery, if any, will be determined by a jury based on the evidence and the law. The number one can, in theory, be anything. The plaintiff was represented by Nakai Nash and Tony Busby. Busby rose to prominence in NFL circles via representing more than 20 plaintiffs who sued quarterback Deshaun Watson starting in early 2021. Y'all remember that? That was very nasty. It's a civil case with no criminal consequences attached directly to Sharpe. Sharpe will all available defense available to him as the case proceeds. Sheesh. Man. Yo, man. I would not want to be in that motherfucking situation. But just go figure, right before he fucking get this fucking money thing. Man, I don't know. Maybe he got a problem with his handlers or something. Because why the fuck would it happen right before he fucking signed this big ass deal? You would have thought they would at least let him cash a check first.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that?
That shit crazy, man. Like, I don't know. I think somebody forced her hand to do that because y'all was getting along and all that. You know what they say in that East Coast song? It was all good just a week ago. Literally, it was all good just a week ago, bro. You feel me? That's a motherfucking cold thing. Now, it appears that Shannon Sharpe, he's trying to do his best damage control. So it appears that I guess he responds. But he doesn't respond via talking because, of course, it's an open case, right? But what he did was a smart thing, was he decided to essentially share the receipts. You feel me? Coach Greg Adam, he's been big on, presenting your receipts lately. Luckily, Shannon Sharpe got all of his. So it says, boom. So y'all can see what I'm reading from. Shannon Sharpe releases NSFW Texas in a response to sexual assault suit. Just hours after being hit with a $50 million lawsuit. Let's see here. It's lawsuit. Shannon Sharpe is firing back. He posted a statement on social media on behalf of his lawyer, which also includes a series of explicit text messages posted in social media. It says the former NFL star and current sport commentator denied all claims, including the multiple allegations of rape, battery pack, and revenge promo. According to multiple reports, the woman who filed the civil suits is identified as Jane Doe and alleges she was in a nearly 2-year relationship with Sharpe. She describes it as a rocky but initially consensual relationship that became abusive over time. They love to lay it on, don't they? Really sad. The lawsuit states that the two met at a gym in Los Angeles in 2023. Her age at the time varies across the outlets, ranging from 19 to 22. Jane Doe claims recorded their sexual encounters without her consent and shared them. She also accused the 56-year-old of sexually assaulting her in October 2024 and again in January 2025. She is 60-50 mainly in the damages. Now, listen to what Shannon Sharpe's legal team has to say. It says, and I quote, and I need to get back on the screen and read this for y'all. In effort to extract a large financial settlement, Jane Doe presented Mr. Sharpe with a secretly recorded video of a consensual bedtime fun. We believe the video has been heavily edited and taken out entirely out of context, crafted to falsely portray a consensual act as non-consensual, bro.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
Now, it says Davis also alleged that Jane Doe and her attorney, Tony Busby, orchestrated the civil case. Ain't that obvious? Now, it says Davis, let's see here. It also says Tony Busby, high-profile legal history. I'm not going to read all that. Y'all can look that up yourself. It says lawsuit includes past social media incident. It says it says a sexual assault lawsuit is also referencing the incident of 2024 when Sharpe allegedly heard having bedtime fun with a woman during an Instagram live broadcast. Jane says she was not the woman in the video and describes the moment as humiliating. Wait, so September 2024 when they brought it up, she was not the woman, but then she described the moment as humiliating? Why would it be humiliating if he's having bedtime fun with somebody else? I don't know. And we think and I keep on saying it's Zuniga because we do believe it's this Zuniga, Michelle Zuniga chick that he was dating. But yo, this is not looking good.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find...
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I don't know, man. That's looking a little suspect, G. That's looking a little suspect. What y'all think? That shit really looking suspect, bro. Oh, wow. Now, what I do want to read is, this is the part I really want to read. What I want to read is the response to the lawsuit. Now, it says Sharpe's legal team released a series of extremely graphic text messages. They claim these messages came from Jane Doe and reveal requests for bedtime fun role play and discussions of money exchange for specific acts. Uh-oh. that do a little something a little strange for a little piece of change. Woo wee.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
But shh, don't tell nobody.
Oh, shoot. It says one message allegedly reads $25K for each cheek. Another includes references to choking and submission. What? Mm-hmm.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
I don't know, man. That case is starting to kind of fall apart. Like Hafiz's cheap suit. For real, bro. Man. What you gonna do, Mr. Nigga? AKA Sue a nigga. Now it says, what else? Is there more? But yeah, that, mind you, there's probably some more really nasty messages that they're gonna share for the court, bro. Hey, shit, we don't want to see what Shannon Sharpe had to say.
This is a sick Negro.
I think there's more to it. I just don't have access to it. But I think in her response messages, I think she also said something about how she basically want to, toss the man salad, bro. That's essentially what she fucking said on the fucking from what Coach Rick Adams was saying on his show today.
Shh, don't tell nobody.
Yeah, man. These chicks being fucking nasty and then still want to sue you after that, bro. They want to sue you. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Well, if he's lucky, nothing will come out of it. Damn. Too bad she didn't just threaten him behind his back. I mean, behind closed doors, they could have just maybe settled this and wouldn't have to even gone that bad, bro. But that's one thing, man. These chicks, they'll look, it's like sleeping with an enemy. They'll let you bust inside of them, get you pregnant, bust inside their mouths, but they really literally praying mantis you like a praying mantis, bro. You know what I'm saying? At this point, you're almost an idiot if you don't notice this now. Hey, I ain't saying that y'all can't take a chance, but dude, just know what y'all getting into when y'all deal with these women, man. That's why it's almost better to just kind of pay them up front, because at least at that point, it's like, at least at that point, you can at least have the benefit of the doubt, man. The benefit of the doubt. Now check out what this sister got to say.
Oh, have y'all came across the story where the Mississippi police officer set his whole family on fire after finding out that his dad, his brother, and his son was the fathers of his 6 kids? I had to read this to understand it a couple times. So basically, the wife has been sleeping with her husband's 73-year-old father, his 34-year-old brother, and his 21-year-old son, or who he thought was his son. All of them impregnated her. She had the baby. He finds out through a DNA test that his dad, his brother, and his son are actually the fathers of his kids. Goes to the gas station, buys a gas can, goes back to the house and set the whole house on fire, y'all. He basically stated when detectives arrested him, that the DNA test, honestly devastated his life and ruined his whole existence, y'all. This is crazy.
Bruh, now that is what we call around these parts blue pill rage, bruh. Blue pill rage is basically when you learn about the real, you get a red pill life, but you can't handle it. Your blue pillness makes you just go crazy, bruh. And that's basically what he just did. He couldn't handle the truth.
Emotional damage.
And yo, here's another thing that I noticed on this on my podcast tonight. Kevin Gates is a millionaire, right? But didn't you notice that his fire alarm was chirping? His smoke detector was chirping. Her smoke detector on this video about the murders or the deletions of this, cop guy of his family, right? There was a chirp. There was a there was a smoke detector chirp. What else did I play? There was something else I played today. There was another video that I played earlier, and it had a smoke detector chirp too. Black people, come on, man. Y'all gotta start changing these batteries out this mug, man. Or at least just take it out. If you can't replace it, just take it out, put it in your pocket, put it in your car. Yeah, put it in your car somewhere cool. Don't put it in the open. Put it somewhere cool and safe. That way you can replace it the next time y'all go to the damn drugstore, man. Come on now. JJ Dude says, I heard about a flesh-eating STD that said to come from the UK. Sheesh. It eats the female host from the inside out. The Liba major and Liba minor areas. What the fuck?
Emotional damage.
Ladies, y'all better make these fellas wear their copper top. You dig? Now, there's certain men who's going to be safe from these type of women. Well, nobody's really safe from these women, but I do want to show you the type of dudes that women tend to stay away from. And when I say women, I'm talking about sisters. Check it.
What are you?
I'm 32 years young.
And what do you do?
I am a doctor of physical therapy. I'm a real estate investor. I also love God. Jesus changed my life. He set me free. He's why I am this way. I'm super happy.
I think you're dressed very nice. I love everything that you said. It was just off of initial attraction. It just kind of felt like we wouldn't match personalities. I feel like you're very well spoken, and that's really, really good. I'm just looking for someone with a little bit, a little gangster lean.
Gangsta, hey.
Just a little bit, not too much, but yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, back in the day before I knew Christ, I was a little bit like that.
Cap.
But I'm a changed man. That's okay.
Damn, bruh. You know what's so funny? Yo, you know what's really funny about that is the fact that, he don't have to qualify it to himself. It's like, I guess if, I was with a chick and we was in the bed and then she asked me, I might tell her some shit like that. But at this point, she's already not interested in you. You don't need to qualify yourself and tell them about your past. Remember, just look, if you're presenting yourself as a clean, pretty boy, be that clean, pretty boy. But this old girl had the audacity to go mention about the fact that how she still want a hood dude. Hey, what did Beyonce and Destiny's Child say? You gotta be a hood and you better be street. If you're looking at me, I need a soldier. Something. Yeah, you gotta be a hood and you better be street. If you're looking at me, yo. That was basically the 2000s version of Roughneck. Unfortunately, and I hate to say this, but if you look at Whole Boy, right? I mean, I'm talking about he's all happy. I don't know. But, I'm not going to go and say anything too negative about dude. But what's crazy is if this same dude.
How old are you?
I'm 32 years young.
And what do you do?
I don't know about the 32 years young. I mean, there are certain things that, I don't know. But you know what's crazy? Some of y'all might say he was a little bit feminine. That's what I'm kind of thinking in my head a little bit. But I would say that, you know what's crazy? If he was a white man and he was still in that same presentation, the sisters would have went for it just because of the fact that he was a white man. Just because he was a white man, they would have been like, oh, he's clean, he got style. But for some reason, when, you know, a black man is like kind of on a, you know, he's mixed and, you know, he's kind of like this, they're not really into it, which is crazy, right? And I know it's true. Y'all done seen hood black chicks get with, you know, white men who are kind of like try to be on a clean cut like this, except the only difference is that because it's on a black man, they're not for it, you know? But guess what? It's their loss, right?
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
All right, you can't get them all, y'all. Y'all can't change who y'all are for these women, especially for a woman who ain't worth it. Talk about not worth it. Or what about a dude take penitentiary chances to be with a woman like this dude here? It says, lesson learned. Women will leave you if you're no longer useful. Check this out. I probably can't show this whole thing because I don't want to get in trouble, but check this out. They're basically robbing a store, right? You know, look, they get look, I'm about to show what happens. Let's just say I'm gonna just show y'all the aftermath of what happens. Okay, so basically, homeboy catches the pop, skitty pop, bang bang, with his, you know, they on their Bonnie and Clyde shit, right? Store owner or the store clerk pulls out and he handles them, and unfortunately, the male rapper is the one who got them lead in them. Check this out. Look, she's grabbing the stuff that they need or whatever they stole. Look, she took the gat. Look, and she left them straight like that, bro.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
These chicks will leave you in the dust. And you know, JJ Diesel keep on talking about this disease. He says called NF. Syphilis is the same way. It even eats your bones. It says females are catching STDs and they have not even named them yet. Sounds like judgment if you ask me. You know, that could be that definitely could be something to be said. Now, since we're going to overtime, I might as well play some more clips for y'all. Here go that sprinkle chick. Look what she got to say about the monetized dating.
Women are never broke. Tomorrow we can be rich. All we got to do is go talk to some old man, and tomorrow we could be at the dealership driving off in a nice car. Next week we could be moving into our new mansion. Okay, women are never poor. Only men are broke. Y'all will struggle for years, and all we got to do is meet some dude that likes us a lot more than we like them. That's literally it. Okay, I promise you. Overnight success.
Yo, I'm gonna play that for you one more time.
Only broke women are never broke. Tomorrow we can be rich. All we got to do is go talk to some old man, and tomorrow we could be at the dealership driving off in a nice car. Next week we could be moving into our new mansion. Okay, women are never poor. Only men are broke. Y'all will struggle for years, and all we got to do is meet some dude that likes us a lot more than we like them. That's literally it. Okay, I promise you. Overnight success.
Oh boy.
Shut up, bitch.
Man, she's feeding y'all a lie. Now let's just be real. JJ Diesel says she is a witch. He says she is a witch. She will reap what she sow. Exodus 22:18. I will suffer not a wish to live. Hey, salute. Facts. Now with that being said, what sucks is in the meantime, she's making money. And with that being said, she's making money off these poor souls. Because how many rich men do they think is in this world? And they're in this world, why are they going to go on the bottom of the barrel and go get a chick like this chick here, this Shira 7 chick. Why are they gonna go and offer her? Why her? Let me pull up the dude that let me pull up the rich man she's talking about, because no lie, she is with a man who actually does have money. And she is with a man who looks, who has money. And look, I think it's an African brother. And African brothers, they love some light-skinned women. And I mean, I'm not gonna say she's fine, because her body, look, she's built like a refrigerator. Like, she's not really very shapely. With that being said, sometimes African brothers put a lot of stock in these light-skinned chicks. Shira, let's see here. Shira 7 and husband. Okay. Y'all want to see Sprinkle Sprinkle? I'm going to show y'all Sprinkle Sprinkle. To me, she even looked like a witch, too. Let me see. Where is it at? Let's see here. Let's move that out the way. Oh, here we go.
Women are.
That's not it. Oh, okay. Maybe I gotta share this again. I swear I was already sharing, but okay. See, here goes Shira 7. All right. Like, look, I ain't gonna front. Off the face card, if you didn't know that she was such a bitch, you'd probably be like, okay, she's mildly attractive or whatever. We're not gonna go sit down here and act like she's like completely dead ugly or nothing like that, right? But okay, look who she got with. Now, if he was to maybe work out, he wouldn't even be that bad. But I don't know how tall she is, but look at her shoulders, bruh. Look at her shoulders. Man supported man say you love big light skinned chicks. Sometime. Hey, I love big dark skinned chicks too. Shit, big snow bunnies and all. Just on a Tuesday. Never out in the open. JJ Diesel says in other Lizzo looks better than she does now. Woo! Facts. He said Lizzo still looks better. Shit. Look at the body language in the photo. Shit. The body language, right? Yo, like, she looked up on this dude. Like, I don't know if she done gave this dude a baby or what, but, this dude, I'm sure he got a little bit of money, but, it was probably a business decision. He probably had money and probably paid her to get the passport or something. I mean, not the passport, but the green card or something. I don't fucking know. But look at her shoulders, man. Yo, she got broader shoulders than he does, bruh. Am I wrong? Does she not have broader shoulders than he does?
Emotional damage.
Dude. Bruh. What can I say? What can I say, y'all? She's built like a sack of potatoes, bro. She built like a sack of potatoes.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
And she got all the advice for all the women in the world, bro. Shit crazy. Whew. But guess what? It do usually be other black women, other black women sold other black women out when it came to the slavery days too. Let's just keep it real. Ain't shit changed in 2025. Ain't a damn thing changed. With that being said, you're 7. This is what I'm gonna give you, Dr. Umar.
Some of y'all say he go too hard. It ain't that bad. Oh yes, it is. Now you see. Now you see.
You have cooned so bad that they damn near need to put your face in the dictionary next to the word coon. I'm going to hospitalize you coons because I care about you. The Dr. Papa Mental Health Hospital for Coons.
So, ladies, y'all think y'all all gonna look up based off of what she's saying? First off, there's not enough rich men to go around. Now, y'all look, unless y'all gonna be willing to share these dudes, and y'all know how y'all sisters be, y'all don't want to share a ninja. Y'all do not want to share a ninja. Y'all don't want to share a ninja until it's too late. But y'all gonna have to share these rich men. And just know, if you're sharing these rich men, they might not stick around for too long because they have to run for you. Look, there's no way that he could be flooded with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of women, beautiful and younger than you, and still have time for y'all. He would have to hit y'all and then dismiss y'all. He ain't got no choice. Because that means that if he just accepts you, he's going to have to turn down plenty of other women who will be better looking than you. And you might not even make it into the first draft, baby girl. Just because Shira 7 did it, maybe caught him. I don't know if she got pregnant. Maybe she's been with a guy for a long time. Maybe, there's even a strong possibility that her shoulders weren't even that, big back did when she got with him. Maybe she was a looker back then because she don't have a bad looking face. But yeah, man, I don't know, G. I don't know. She crazy. All right, what else I got for y'all? Oh, look at this body on this chick here. It is something. It says she must be wearing Gap jeans. Bruh. I don't know, bruh. Yo. Shout out to the Nancy boys. I'm gonna have to at least find out, bruh. I gotta find out. Man, I'm interested. I would at least have to find out, bruh. I had to fucking find out, my G. Am I the only one? Yeah, I'm gonna have to find out, bruh.
She won't put that pussy on me, put it on me.
I don't know, bruh. I don't know. I might have to find out. I might have to find out what to do with that. Damn. She probably gonna get pregnant the first time. She probably gonna get pregnant with a condom on. Cause that body right there was made to have babies. Bruh. You fuck her with a condom, bruh. She gonna get pregnant on you. She suck your dick with a condom. She gonna get pregnant on you, bruh. Even if she just, dude, if you eat her poom poom, she gonna get pregnant on you, bruh. Just know. If you put your baloney pony in her, she getting pregnant, bro. If you were just messing with her and y'all was both naked and you didn't even put it in, you just put it next to it, she's getting pregnant, G. She's getting pregnant, bro. It's gonna happen.
Who?
I'm just saying, bro. Interesting, definitely interesting, bro. Definitely interesting, bro. I might at least, I might at least try that out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had wide body. I ain't never had, I done had wide body pussy. I done had wide body, wide backside, but I done had big body booty, but I don't think I had a big body pussy before. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, big body cats come in big bodies now, bruh. They come big bodies like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all might not even have enough equipment to fill her up, bruh. Sheesh. Now here go Maya. Let's see what she got to say about looking good at her age.
Problem with you, and that is that you made some kind of deal with the devil because you look 20 years old.
Oh.
It is creamy goodness.
Well, I've had to do lots. I have had to go through hell. Let's just say that. I am on a strict vegan regiment.
Really?
It's not a diet.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. I'm
Lifestyle.
not starving. Lifestyle.
Okay.
I've adapted that, and I knew that I would have to change my ways in some type of capacity. I'm a carb queen. Let's get that straight. So that's the only thing I can survive off of and be okay and not be bitchy. But veganism has definitely contributed to clear skin and
the skin
less
is-
pain in the gym. You know, less hours put in, even though I'm working on that. And water, lots of water. So inside out for me, and it's paying off. I'm definitely seeing a difference now.
You never just like are like.
You know what's ironic? What's really ironic is I made a video about her maybe about a year or two ago, and Coach Greg Adams featured it on his show, where essentially I truly believe that Maya did sell her soul to the devil. And here's another thing, y'all. Y'all think just because y'all sell y'all soul to the devil, y'all think that it's gonna end up, y'all gonna end up with fortune and fame. And guess what? She did get some fortune and she did get some fame, but that's the thing. You know, they say be careful for what you wish for, because she didn't get so famous to the point that she was winning, like, you know, no big time, no big time like awards, or selling out no stadiums. You know, she got exactly what she sold her soul for. You know, she chose not to have kids, not to, procreate, and basically bless the world with that beauty. Because, dude, she is a fine, even at her old age, she is a fine specimen. But, dude, that is such a waste not to recreate that. Y'all don't think that's a shame that she didn't recreate that? That she didn't go and make some daughters so somebody else could get a shot at some Mayas in the world? Look at that gorgeous woman, bro. That woman is gorgeous. Gorgeous. But she definitely sold herself. JJ Diesel, he says the devil himself will come to collect. Facts. But that's a caveat. He did come to collect. He gave her exactly everything that she wanted, but guess what? You know what they say? Sometimes what you want is not really what you want. Maybe she didn't want to be, maybe she didn't want to be the next Mariah Carey. Maybe, I'm saying, here's the thing. As a kid, especially when you're in the industry, a lot of people believe that you're just going to get rich just because you have a single out. A lot of people don't understand the industry. Usually a lot of artists don't understand how the contract worked until after they sign the contract. They got a shitty lawyer, or I know I had no lawyer at the mall at all, aka NWA, TLC. A lot of R&B groups that was kind of mentioning yesterday. I forgot who it was, but somebody was mentioning in the chat that a lot of these women take advantage of, when they're making these deals. There's a caveat of not having a protector, not having a husband, not having a man help you out. Because there's certain things that men can foresee that, women can't. Not saying that men don't make dumb mistakes either, but that's why, men don't always just depend on themselves. They usually get men who are better at a certain situation, like a lawyer or somebody, to back them up in these situations. But yeah, she got exactly what she wanted. Unfortunately, she didn't get, she didn't blow up like she thought she would. She blew up. She did bubble. She was successful. She still is a household, she's still kind of known. But guess what? I had to say this, y'all. If white people don't know really about you, that means you ain't really blow up. Think about it. Your favorite rappers, the reason why they're your favorite rappers, one of the reasons why they consistently say your favorite rapper is because they get enough support that white people support them, and they can still continue to be your favorite rapper. If Lil Wayne is dependent on black people only, no wrong. Lil Wayne owes black people for playing his music, but if Lil Wayne had to depend only on black people, Lil Wayne would not be who he is today. JJ Dill says a lot of corruption, dark arts, and evil rituals in Hollywood. Hey, all facts. Hey, when I figured that she sold out for real, when she gave Carson Daly that lap dance dog on his show, I was like, when I seen that shit, I was like, oh yeah, this bitch. I was like, she's for the streets, bro. For that, yeah. When she did that, I was like, yeah, she for the streets, bro. She's definitely for the streets, bro.
He ain't lying.
Mm-hmm.
It's an evil world we live in.
Shit, I thought at that point, when she started giving him lap dance, I thought, her career was gonna take off. It did not. Fizzled out. It fizzled out. One of the main reasons why people would probably even still talk to her because she looked damn fine. No one cares about her music. No one talks about her music, but we could definitely admire how she looked for a 45-year-old.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Let's see here. For everybody tuning in, we partying bullshitting. I've been noticing I've been posting a lot of sisters from the continent. I like to show a lot of sisters from the continent. Damn, I'm all out of focused. Let me fix that real quick. Much better. Now, with that being said, y'all know I've been posting a lot of videos from the continent, showing that, there are very beautiful black women. You don't have to necessarily stay in the U.S. for a woman in the continent. You can go overseas and go to Africa or somewhere on the continent and get you a woman, right? Even though I do believe in dating all types of women, they say, I done had brothers tell me, oh, just go to Africa and, you could just get you get you a good woman, right? Here's said good woman. I found this very, very interesting when I seen this today. My boy sent me this. My boy, Decorum. Check this out.
Thought he said you are mine. Oh, the enemy thought he had me, but Jesus said you are mine. The enemy thought he had me, but Jesus said you are mine. The enemy.
I hope I don't get a copyright for that. But yo.
Holy Jesus. What is that?
Did y'all see that?
What the fuck is that?
Did y'all see that? Look at this shit. Hot girl shit. Hot girl shit. And she's a very good looking, no lie, she's a very good looking woman too. Look at her. I ain't say she ain't fine necessarily, but she's a 6. Nice little body on her. But guess what? Y'all see her and be like, oh, what a traditional woman. And you know what? I can look at her eyes and still tell she's a fucking 304. That's why she wears them dark glasses. But look, she's still a hoe. Look. Once a hoe, always a hoe. Look. Don't you got them hoe eyes? Look, she got them hoe eyes. Look. Look at them hoe eyes. Them some hoe eyes, bro. The dead all out of, life all sucked out of it. A man supported man said traditional lie. Right, because what does it say? A church going chick is the final form of a 304. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. JJD says I could sing and wanted a country music singer until I found out the truth about Hollywood. Oh, okay. Hey, well, hey, we live and we learn, Unfortunately, a lot of things that we believed in, we end up realizing was not it. Like, for example, I forgot who I was talking to, but like, I don't know if y'all ever watched the show Power, but I ain't gonna lie, I used to like to watch Power. But I was telling someone that as much as Power might be popular to Black people, Power is not a big show that a lot of people that America's watching. And people was like, "How? What you mean? No, what you mean? Right? No." See, here's the thing: Black people believe just because something's popular in Black America, that means that it's worldwide. Unfortunately, we're only 13% of the population. We have an impact on stuff. I'm not saying we don't, but Power, unfortunately, is not one of them. Power definitely had the potential. I've even seen white content creators or white people who was given their what's that thing called? There's given their critique on certain good shows on cable, and I had heard more than a couple of white men suggest Power to watch. But they just kind of mentioned that these are shows, like those are shows that are not really watched that much, but are really good. They mentioned Power. So it's not that some white people don't watch it at all, but the masses don't. Unfortunately, the masses don't. Now, JJD says, "Yep, the eyes are the window to the soul." Facts. Yeah, she got the 1,000 cock stare, man. And like I said, I really appreciate women in their natural state, of women who, I end up realizing sometimes less is more. Sometimes I almost kind of appreciate a chick. I wouldn't say a chick who's completely a flat ass pancake, but sometimes I look at chicks with not that much booty, and I think I kind of appreciate them. It's like I'm kind of looking like, well, she ain't really got no ass back there, but she got some cheeks down there, like at least at the bottom. Maybe if she bend over, it might still look kind of good. But sometimes it's not all about the sometimes it's more about the beauty, not just the booty. You dig? Damn, y'all still tuning in? Okay. If y'all want to see what I had to say about Kevin Gates and LeBron James and Boosie, y'all gonna have to play that in the beginning, man. Because we've done that already. Now, I don't know if I showed out that video, but this is when swirling goes wrong.
He left. Me? What? Okay. So, I guess that's it. What? I don't know. I'm about to turn 40, like single at fucking 40 years old. This was not part of the plan. My then husband got on a plane and left. He abandoned the marriage, the relationship, and left. Now, I will say that prior to that happening, I had found out that he had been having an affair. And when I found out about the affair, I was obviously devastated and angry and, just the full range of emotion that comes with that. Now, I will say since then, over the last, 2 years, I found out that it wasn't actually just an affair. He was actually a serial cheater and had many affairs. So it wasn't just one woman or person, but many. I was devastated, but after 21 years together, including 6 years of marriage, I did not want to give up on, what we had. We started working on our relationship at that point to rebuild the trust and, respect that had been lost and broken. It was a regular morning. I got up, had started to get some work done. He made me, I think I made a cup of tea and went down into my workspace. He made me lunch and he left the house. And that was the last time I ever saw my then husband again.
Yo.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI. Yo, can y'all? JJ Diesel says I sent you a video about NFT inbox. I appreciate you, G. Shout out to everyone on Facebook checking me out and everybody who came onto my Facebook. I mean, from my Facebook to my YouTube channel. With that being said, yo, please press like, share, and subscribe to my channel, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate the support. JJ Diesel Cowboy Traveler 79 Smith says she got ghosted. LOL. Well, here's the thing. She did get ghosted, but what she's not saying is, to be honest with you, in theory, I guess he ghosted her, but I don't really feel like he just ghosted her. You know what I believe? What I believe is, as her husband, he has certain complaints, because let's just be real. Let's just pull up who we're talking about here, okay? Let's be real. Just the way she's talking and all that, she was with a bottom show. She was with what we call here. Oh, my bad. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? She's what we call a bottom shelf Brad. No, she was with a bottom shelf Brad. That's basically a white man who, he's not even desired by white women to the point that the only thing he could get is a black woman. And before y'all jump down my throats, not any black woman is going to take him, because there are some black women who are not going to ever deal with a bottom shelf Brad. She's not even going to deal with but there are some black women who are willing to dust off a dusty white man and fix him up just because the fact that he is a Caucasian man. Hence the King of Queens, or the Queen of Kings. She is essentially an OF model and like a sugar baby to other dudes, while she was like buying Range Rovers for her dude to drive around in, while he was working like 2 jobs like FedEx and maybe doing fitness or something. But they were living a facade of a life like many swirlers. And here's the thing, y'all. We don't knock interracial relationships here. All right? I would never stop a black woman from dating white men or vice versa. But, we could just call it the way we see it. Unfortunately, this type of sister, she dated black men before, but she thought it was just going to be better dealing with this bottom shelf Brad or this, white man. Unfortunately, this white man ended up realizing that, even, here's the thing, unfortunately, yes, do black women usually perform better when they're married or with a white man? Yes. But guess what? There are some black women who are just completely insatiable. And guess what? You can just tell how she talk. She's one of those know-it-all type of bitches. And guess what? He wasn't with that. And guess what? When he had the opportunity, he was like,
Go! Get to the chopper!
Like I say on this channel all the time, life is either too short or too long to be dealing with some motherfucking nonsense. So, you know what I'm saying? He got his ass up out of there. And, luckily he didn't have no kids by you. So that's why he has nothing to say to your ass. JJ Jesus says she was the clamorous type. Of course. Man, I ain't gonna lie. You can just tell how someone talks a certain way, how someone talks, how they articulate, how they phrase words or how they talk. You can kind of tell what type of person they are. I believe one of the reasons why y'all even watch me is because I'm a I keep it real. I keep it all the way real. This show is not filled. This show is slightly structured to the point that what I'm talking about is structured. But everything I'm talking about, sometimes some of these videos I'm watching live with y'all, and sometimes I just really just give me my take on what I believe, on what I see. Sometimes I just get stuff just to post, just to talk shit with y'all at the end of the night, because the main event was like the first 30 minutes to an hour anyway. hour and 15 minutes the Kevin Gates situation, but this is how I do. I just keep it real. I'm just having fun, partying, keeping y'all entertained, and just talk about just everyday relationships and just how it relates to the world. And I think a reason why a lot of y'all feel me is because at least I might sometimes I might rant or sometimes I may go off on a tangent, but at least what I say is unfiltered and is real. Whether it's raw, gritty, grimy, off kilter, whatever y'all want to say, at least it's real and it's genuine. And I think that's why y'all fuck with me. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in. While y'all at it, please press the like button. Please subscribe if you're feeling this shit. And hit up that Cash App. Cali, $ Cali West 1. I do have super chats. This show, this show is monetized. Y'all go ahead and show me some love. Go ahead. We're on a 2-hour mark. Man, we having such a good time tonight. Y'all still tuning in? Yo, you know what? Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep on going till the wheels fall off. Y'all still tuning in? We're gonna keep on talking our shit. That's all we're gonna do. Whether people are dropping off and jumping in, jumping off. And guess what? As long as I have Righteous Fear members and Coach Gang members and Free Agent Lifestyle members and Nasty Boy members, we could keep this going all night long, bruh. Because I got clips for that ass.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Okay. Fuck it. We're gonna keep on rolling. We're gonna do it live. All right? We're gonna do it live. Here goes some. This is what I thought was kind of funny when I seen this on Instagram. Check this out.
See if he popped that motherfucker up over the cone then. Oh! Okay.
Oh, damn.
It's an evil world we live in.
Damn, man. Another one bites the dust, bruh. Sheesh. And he almost did it, bruh. He almost did it. Look. He was gangster riding too. Look. He was doing the damn thing. Look, there you go. Look, boom. Damn, bruh. Sheesh.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Do y'all think he went back to check if he was okay?
Nope.
Sheesh. Now, yo, I don't know if y'all ride Teslas, but this is what y'all be seeing in these Teslas sometimes. All right, I guess it shows you the cars and certain objects that's around. But yo, look what they thought the big girl was. Look, if you look, they think the big girl was a motorcycle. Look, they think it's somebody on a scooter, bro. But it was just a regular ass person. Look. She's so huge, they thought it was a motorcycle, bro. Hey, yo. Sick of that technology. Let's see here. JJ Diesel says he should have done that in the street. What was he thinking? But JJ Diesel, the reason why he didn't do that in the street was because of the fact that he was already on the curb, like he was right on the sidewalk already. So he was just trying to like dodge the cone. But what he was hitting it too long, and basically he was trying to get back to balance. By the time he tried to get back balance, trying to avoid the curb, he kind of barely avoided the curb but then hit the pole. He says, big back, big back. She was definitely a big back, all right. All right, y'all can keep on viewing. We can keep on playing. What else? Oh, check this out. I ain't gonna play the whole video, but I'm about to play some of it. Check this out. Oh, hold up. Ooh.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Yo, do you see what she's about to do, bruh? Bruh. Do you see what she's about to do? Yo, I can't even show that on here, y'all. What she's gonna do, I can't show on here, y'all. I gotta keep my channel going. But yo, y'all can use your imagination. Bruh.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
It's an evil world we live in.
Yo, she don't give a fuck about nothing. She don't care that shit been having rusty ass hitches on it. Dogs done peed on it. You know what I'm saying? Dog done wipe his booty on it. It done been in the elements, rusty, staph infection, all that. And guess what? She gonna still want another man to go put his thing in her, bruh. JJ Diesel says that clip, and he says looks like she was about to lay an egg or something. She was definitely gonna lay an egg on something, all right.
Put that pussy on me, put it on me.
She ain't about to go have me get kicked off of damn YouTube. But this chick, just use your imagination what she was gonna do with it, bro. But do you believe that someone would actually do that to it? Not even to. It would be one thing if it was her truck and she did her own tow hitch, but she was about to do somebody else's tow hitch. Bruh, you's a whole nasty ass, bruh. Ugh, bruh.
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Bruh, that was fucking disgusting, bruh.
This is a sick Negro.
Fucking. Yeah, man. And they say that men are perverts, right? Yep. Shit crazy. Now, I know that was somewhere in Africa. I don't know. She might be from Africa too, but look, check her out.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
No, I don't think she's from Africa, but goddamn. Take me to the motherland. Sheesh.
She wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
She got more cakes than Duncan Hines. Damn, I ain't gonna lie, them saggy waggies looking still kind of good, even though they're little, even though gravity's having their way with them, shit. They could, hey, them titties could have their way right into my mouth. Oh, hold up. Anyway, my bad.
Who?
Yeah, shit. Your boy might need some Sue Ninja for real tonight. He said, she has some big otters. Yeah, she definitely had. Yeah, she was definitely blessed. Even though gravity was having its way with them, Mother Nature has cruel ways of having a sense of humor. But man, it was still definitely, playable and suckable. Titties, boy. Sheesh. What happened? What's going on here?
25. Can we please stop with this goofy ass outrage whenever it comes to black men being in relationships with non-black women? As a black woman myself, I have never understood this issue. Because as much as a lot of black women act like they just can't stand black men, I don't understand why y'all are mad. And then we'll make stupid ass arguments like if he don't want to be in a relationship with a black woman, it means he hates his mom or some shit like that. Because a white woman is what activates this man's libido. Why does he have to hate his mama because of that? And let's just play devil's advocate for a second. Let's just say he does have this underlying hatred towards his mom. Have y'all ever paid attention to how a lot of black men are actually treated by their mamas? So even if that is the case, why are we skipping over the fact that it very well could be justified? Of course, we have some exceptions, but as a whole, black men are actually treated horribly by black women. Whether it was from a romantic relationship or from their mama or their auntie or their grandma, a lot of black men have experienced trauma that was caused by black women. Y'all have even got on here and acknowledged that black men who act like they have this hatred or this dislike towards black women is because of unresolved issues of trauma that they went through with their moms. The only thing I do agree with y'all on is that if they do have some underlying issues whenever it comes to their mother or whatever the case is, they should seek some sort of professional help for it. Those type of issues do need to be addressed. But y'all are skipping over the fact that the root to the issue is how he was treated by black women. Y'all want to hold black men accountable for not addressing their trauma. How about we hold the person who caused the trauma accountable as well?
They ain't ready for that conversation, though, are they? They ain't ready for that conversation. They're really not. They're really not ready for that conversation. But, like I said, at this point, ain't even no point in having a conversation. I ain't even here to debate. I'm here to educate. But she said no lie. There was nothing that she said that we here in this space haven't said before. Now what's so crazy is that sisters are quick to say to straight black men that they're reading a rainbow, but they stay doing stuff like this to each other. Bruh. Yo. I don't know what doing it outside of the biker shorts is doing. I don't know if it penetrates or something. But yo, what's up with that? Why? And now why does another woman have to do it for her? Obviously, that's thirst trapping at its finest, bro. That is thirst trapping at its finest. There's no way you cannot convince me that was not to convince men to buy that product for their woman. JJ Jesus says that looks like a racehorse from behind. Some of that good old sea biscuit. Yeah.
Got a girl.
Oh, some of that good old sea biscuit right there, boy. Oh, well, I meant
She wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
Mhm. Yeah, but I don't know what's with the cream on the biker shorts. I don't get that. I don't understand that. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you got a girl, drop her.
All right. Your boy gonna keep on going. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hit the Cash App. Can I get a super chat from y'all in the chat? In the Ninja watching? I can hit the Cash App. I won't tell. I forgot. I don't know what this is, but we about to play it.
In New York, I mainly rock.
No, I don't want to go copyright. Yo, Spider-Man off this hen dog, bruh.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Oh boy. Woo. Yeah, he having a little too much fun, bro.
What kind of shit is that?
Now, now let me see. Where's that at? There was. Oh, I wonder if I got it. Oh, check this out. Let me show y'all the opposite of JJD says the jumping spider. Right now, I'm gonna show you the difference between a bad neighborhood and a good neighborhood. Check it. Damn, I'm probably gonna get a copyright for that damn song, huh? But this is how you look. This is how you know you're out of the ghetto. Cause yeah, you'll never see some people bike riding through the hood. Hey, ain't no lie. You'll never see no shit like that in the hood. Never. Never, ever.
Please.
All right, y'all keep on tuning in. I'm gonna keep on vibing. We're gonna ride this shit out all night. What's this here?
Stop. Who is Nita?
You need to put that down.
Who is Nita? I'm still alive. I'm still up.
Hey, the Xbox One is still a soldier. You already done know.
Perfect.
Yes, sir. Yo, and you know how we do. You know what we say when we see these hoes acting up, right? You already done know.
If you got a girl, drop her.
Yo, 86, the bitch, quick, bruh. For real.
Who?
All right, your boy Kelly can keep on going. So, you know, when, dudes be getting cars and shit, right? They be real ecstatic about getting a whip. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you be so excited to get your whip Sometimes you leap before you jump, right? But check out this YN right here. Check it.
Just took my man's, right? I took him to go buy a G. Car not registered yet or nothing. He straight come get a muffler delete. It's really something wrong with BQ on this, bro. Like, car not registered. Look, there's no plate on here, but he getting a muffler delete. It's crazy as hell.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Bruh.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
You already doing goofy shit in your car and don't even know how to drive it and you don't even have the registration. Like, luckily, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's only one good thing. The only good thing is that he probably didn't pay for that shit cash. So he probably financing it. So he got full coverage, but Ninja, that's definitely a total loss. You're gonna have to come up with another down payment, buddy. Definitely have to come up with another down payment. Doing a muffler delete on a 4-door G30 on a 4-door Infinity at that, not even a 2-door Infinity, a 4-door Infinity. Shit, I got an Infinity and I don't really like straight pipes, to be honest with you. I don't like to be honest with you, y'all. That V6 don't really sound good straight pipe. It probably would sound nasty too. Straight pipe Infinities do not sound good. You can straight pipe a Chevrolet, you can straight pipe even a Ford. Shit, you can even straight pipe some of these Japanese cars, even a Honda, but the Infinity just don't sound right. Just how the motor is set up, it just don't sound right with that. And then he done crashed it around the pole anyway. JJ Diesel says that was plain stupid. Yeah, stupid is what a stupid does, right? You win stupid. Hey, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it!
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
Cardunzo. He's very good at taking off the little ass bras, huh? Well, hey, salute to bro anyway. Salute to bro for his life-changing experience. Now, okay. All right, y'all still tuning in, so we still rapping. Let's see here. Let me check on the odometer, what it's saying. Okay, I ain't gonna worry about that. We're gonna keep on going. Now, women and delusional thoughts, but these are the ones Dr. Umar wants to get with.
I understand I'm short. I get that. I am pretty short, and I'm shorter, but it's just you're short too. So that's it.
Okay. And how tall are you?
I'm like 4'11".
Oh my god. Okay, and how tall are you again, Eddie?
5'9".
5'9".
Yeah.
I know, but you see, like.
See what?
You can look over your head.
Yeah, but I can't
so
look up.
Like tippy toe.
Yeah.
You can look up and yeah, you can't even communicate what you want to say. But hey, you know what? We can't force, women to like what they don't like. It is what it is. hopefully she found her tall king, and hopefully she's happy. But you know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying, when you're 40 years old and you got saddlebags and another ninja's kid, don't be trying to talk about how you could be a power couple. Talk about you 40, I'm 40.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Because let's believe they will be saying that, and they do. Trust me, I'm in my 40s. They do say that. They be trying to come at you with this power couple stuff. I done had an old chick tell me about her money. Now I'm telling her, like, what are you showing me money about? Like, she didn't say, I'm going to give you this money to bone me. She was just flossing that she had money, as if I was supposed to, like, as if my thing was supposed to get up for this money that she was not going to give me. She's crazy. Oh, I thought this clip was funny. Check this out. Oh, I thought this clip was funny. I gotta share this with y'all boys.
You slant-eyed yellow bastard! Take him to Detroit. No! No, not Detroit! No! No, please!
Yo, as a person of color, I was actually kind of offended by his remark. But yeah, I thought that was actually funny about Easter. Find out the Easter Brother ain't real, just like Santa Claus and all that. Now, them Tubi movies, they be off the hook.
You think I can't see all the men that's been up in there? Huh?
Damn, all the men that been up in there, bro.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
He essentially called her a mouth whore, bruh. Damn, G.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
Whew. Life is rough and tough like leather. All right, I don't know what this is.
Please.
No.
Please let me back
No.
in, please.
Oh, check this out. This is crazy. Hold up.
Please.
Call the police. They're staying out there.
I'm just having a bad.
All right, so check this out. I'm going to read the caption to y'all real quick. It says, two sides of the story. When you have full context, watch till the end. It says, my Bumble date locked me outside on the window ledge of the 20th floor. So check this out, yo. Check this out.
Please.
No.
Please let me back
No.
in, please. Please. Please.
Call the police. They're staying out there.
I'm just having a bad day. Please let me.
I don't think you know what a bad day really is. You're gonna find out.
No, please. Just let me in, please.
No.
I'll leave. Just let me in, please, please.
Leave, you swear?
You're gonna push me off. Just let me leave, please, please.
Are you gonna leave?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, I'll leave. Just let me in, please, please. Please.
You better leave. Get out.
I'm leaving.
Get out. No. Get back. Go out. Get out.
Yo, bruh.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
I have to be honest with y'all, man. That's why I have to be honest with y'all. The only chicks I let come to my crib is the places I know where they live at. Just in case they act fucking crazy, I know where I could go and fucking start acting fucking crazy back too, bruh.
Emotional damage.
Man, y'all gotta watch out with these fucking these stray cats out here, bruh.
Let bitches from Bumble crash at your place. I was gone for one fucking night. I knew her 3 days. She wanted to crash at my place. Shut the fuck up. She wanted to crash at my fucking... Shut up. She wanted to crash at my fucking place. I was gone for one night. And... What the fuck? Fuck off. And she just... I don't... Fucking trashes the place. I don't even know how many people were here. She broke my Ring camera. I can't even hear her.
Yo. Bruh. Man. It's actually his fault. I hate to say this. I hate to say this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna say, oh, I'm caping for the hoes. But come on, bros. He was dead ass wrong. You don't let no bitch you don't fucking know for 3 days be up in your crib alone. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what happens. I would not feel comfortable leaving any chick that a complete stranger at my motherfucking house. First off, they're gonna be all up in your shit to try to see if there's something they could steal. Trust me, when she left, shit was already missing. You don't let no stranger in your motherfucking house. Probably don't even know where she even lives. But she gets to, spend a day at your fucking house, bro. Man, you know what's crazy too? You want to know what's really fucked up too? Is that not only she acting crazy, but guess what? She's acting crazy because she got filled up with dick by somebody else in your fucking bed when you was fucking gone.
He ain't lying. You sound so. It's all bullshit. All of it.
Drew, you know she was getting trains ran on in that bed. Probably made some slot machine money, if you know what I mean.
But just totally crashed my fucking place. I don't even know what the fuck happened. She just locked.
Fuck you.
Locked in the fucking.
I'm calling the police. I'm calling the fucking police. I'm on the phone with my fucking lawyer
Just
right now.
fucking locked yourself in my room. She doesn't even flush the goddamn toilet when I'm in here. Fucking gross. Just leaves all her shit out in the bathroom. Fucking stale ass tortilla chip. They're fucking cracking. They're not even chips. They're just fucking tortillas. God damn it. Fucking dirt. I don't even know why the water. I don't even want to put my hand in there to drain it. But there's fucking like pubes in it and shit and fucking apples. I don't know why. And
You have 30 minutes to leave before they get here.
get the fuck out.
Yo.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Bruh, first off, the hooker didn't call the police. The prostitute did not call the police because it's clear that she's the one tripping. She's the one who's trespassing. But she said for you to get up out of there. You know what she's going to do? She think your ass is going to be scared and you're going to leave for the night. So she could have her real boyfriend come over.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
My ninja. Yo, at this point, isn't even no point to even be discussing going back and forth with this woman. Yo, just go ahead and call the cops, cop them boys, bruh, because you're a victim.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
What she wants to do is live there because she ain't got nowhere to live. And guess what? See, that's the thing about when you're taking strays. See, when you're taking a stray cat, right? You think because now the cat doesn't have to be in this bad weather, the cat's going to be in his best behavior. And when it needs to take a boo-boo, it's going to come and go, meow. You're going to let it outside and it's going to do its duty and it's going to come back. Unfortunately, that's not how strays work. Okay, that's not how it is in the stray. And guess what? It's the same with people. Just because you pick up a bum off the street and give them a bath does not make them any less of a bum. And I hate to say this, y'all, but when you see bums on the street, and I hate to say this too, because I think to some degree I still feel bad for bums a little bit, but can I be honest with you? I don't know why they're in that situation, but I know one thing. When you see bums on the street, it's because they have a dependency on drugs. Because if they were just to stop whatever doing what they're doing and they hit the rock bottom and just get off the drugs, you feel me? They would not be on the street. And I hate to say this, but most of the motherfuckers you see on the street, it's not because they'll smoke some damn marijuana. But with that being said, if you're taking a stray off the street, whether it's a human or an animal, they're not going to change overnight. The reason why they're strays is because they're so bad. Some of these stray cats came from a home, but guess what? They're so bad that the owner had to get rid of them, and now they're on the street. So you think, because I pick up the stray person, that they're gonna act right, they're gonna be, in line and all that. Unfortunately, not. You feel me? Which is the danger. And JJ Dude says, I don't take in strays. I refuse to get caught up in the common law marriage mess with such loser. Facts. Yo, man, no lie. That's why I stay away from having females spend a night over here, too. Because I think in Florida, if I'm not mistaken, I think a woman could even start a resident almost for spending either a week or one night at your house. But, whenever females come over, you feel me? Hey, I got a Ring doorbell and all that. So guess what? You're not going to come in with no luggage, no suitcase, and nothing like that. You come in with your purse or whatever. If you got a bag from somewhere else, you can leave that shit in my car. You're not bringing that shit in my house because they will set up shop in your motherfucking crib, bro. They will set up shop in your crib and not give a fuck. And guess what? You'll come home, be this. And guess what? States like Florida and North Carolina and places like that and other places, like, for you to get somebody out your house, you would have to basically essentially, evict them like they actually literally live there. They don't pay no rent, but you got to evict them. You got to put on paperwork to get rid of them. And guess what? Until 30 days, they have a right to have a key and have access to your fucking home. Ain't that crazy? You will have to prove that they're a danger to you to get them out of your house, bro. I mean, you'll say that's un-American, but hey, it is what it is. That's why you gotta be wise and not have these hoes be up in your house. You can come over and fuck me, but you ain't about to lay down here and spend the night or bring none of your luggage or anything into my motherfucking crib. You feel me? You're lucky if I let you even bring a little whole bag. I might let you bring a little whole bag, but trust me, that's almost bad enough too. Even with a little whole bag, you're still taking a chance because guess what? What if her whole bag is really all she got? What if the bitch is a bum bitch and all she got is 3 pairs of drawers and like a pair of like shirts and like one pair of shorts in there and her prostitute outfits? You gotta definitely be watch out and be careful, man. These hoes are dangerous, man. For real. Gotta watch out. Now, damn, y'all boys still tuning in? All right. Like I said, y'all gonna keep on tuning in. Your boy Cali West can keep on going. JJD said I'd rather get a motel or something. Now, I ain't gonna lie, that's what I usually do. I mean, be this. Sometimes when you pay for a hotel, you're not paying for a hotel because you ain't got nowhere to stay and nowhere you can fuck a chick. Sometimes you pay for a peace of mind, that way a bitch don't know where the fuck you live. I mean, like I said, the place where I live at, there is, security cameras, and I have my own Ring camera too, you know what I'm saying? But still, I just rather a bitch just not even know where I stay, because some of these bitches are crazy, man. Some of these people are crazy, and you'd be surprised who else gives your address to somebody else. Bitch, see, you got some more shit than she does, and trust me, you don't need to have much. Repeat this. You do not need to have much for a female to take. JJ says, yeah, that part. Trust me, you do not need. Trust me, all you need for someone to steal from you is more than them. That's all you need. You think like, oh, like I just got some basic shit. But guess what? People ain't used to, come into a crib and like here's the thing. Some people ain't used to coming in a crib and seeing that, every room has a computer, or you have more than one computer, or you have, say more than one camera, and you have a whole setup. Motherfuckers will steal all your shit and then go ahead and pawn all your shit like a motherfucking basic, bro. You feel me? And not give a fuck about nothing.
I don't give a fuck.
For real. That's how they would be like. They'll be like, that's how they be doing you. So yeah, you definitely gotta protect your 6, man. And your 9. Shit. You gotta watch yourself. You gotta keep your head on them damn swivel, man. Shit. Have you looking like a wig split motherfucker. Oh. Look at Nicki Minaj. She was mad about this comment about this what this dude said. Look what this dude said about Nicki Minaj. Y'all boys gonna be rolling off. Yeah, y'all gonna be rolling. Look what this person on Nicki Minaj's live chat said to her. Clown the shit out of her. Check it.
Hulk Hogan. Motherfucker. You know what? Block me. Go ahead.
Bruh. Clown her ass, bruh.
Emotional damage.
Yo. Slow roasted fucking Nicki, bruh. Said that Nicki Minaj looks like the Hulkster. Yo, I'm gonna tell you something, brother. Bruh. Got her ass, bruh. Got her, bruh.
Perfect.
Hey, because the blonde hair, you get it? The blonde hair and the beanie and shit. The Hulkster. Damn. Got her, bruh. Hey, and I'll be honest with you, Nicki Minaj is actually beautiful to me, but bruh, yo, tell me, hey, once you look at her, once you look at what she's wearing, you can't unsee it.
Perfect.
All she's doing is missing a mustache, bruh. All she's missing is a mustache, bruh. Got her, bruh.
What kind of shit is that?
Sheesh. So I'm gonna block you. Yeah, he ain't got no choice but to block that ninja. Cause he gonna ruin your motherfucking life, girl. Oh, don't be this jealous boyfriend. Check this out.
Flirting with them? Babe, I work at a Mariscos restaurant. What do you expect? You gave that fucking lame extra ceviche. I seen you. You don't serve me like that. What the fuck, babe? I'm the one who bought you those Mexican Jordans. Don't you ever bring up my Mexican Jordans. What the fuck? Babe, it was all I could afford. You know Marisco sales ain't what they used to be. Inflation's higher than my socks right now. Well, you and my fucking Tahoe have one thing in common. You both have salvage titles.
Damn, you cold. And yo, around here, well, not here in Miami, but actually I think too in Miami too. But I know definitely in Crenshaw and Vernon, we know Jumpmans as Mexican Mikes.
Emotional damage.
Mexican Jordans. The Mexican Mikes, bruh.
Holy Jesus. What is that?
Hey,
What the fuck
no
is
lie.
that?
Shoot, that little Marisco server, she was kind of shapely though. She had actually a nice little body. Look on her shape on her. Like, that might be BBL, but her ass is all the way out. And she's only 4 foot fucking 10, bro. Look at her. Look how short she is. She a little mama. She a little spinner. Flipper and spinner and run up in her.
She wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
Ooh. That boy's still in here, huh? Y'all really gonna make me do 3 hours? Y'all really gonna make me do 3 hours? I probably got enough energy maybe to do. I could try to go into another 15 minutes because, you know, the main event been over, but we're gonna keep on going.
Blow the whistle, baby, you the referee.
You ain't about to get me in trouble. It says when Auntie makes sure everything is perfect. Auntie, y'all liking my auntie or Niecy? What y'all going for? Oldie, but goodie, auntie, or y'all going for the Niecy? I ain't gonna lie, they'll be both bedtime fun, but I definitely believe Niecy's definitely where to go. Niecy's definitely where it's at, G. JJD just says he's a super simp. Well, maybe he was gonna dump her. I don't know. Shit. But hey, whether you're gonna keep a girl or dump her, sometimes you gotta straighten her ass out. Let her ass know you ain't no motherfucking punk, right? So we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt with his Mexican Jordans. No, not Mexican Jordans. Real term, boy, that's what he called them, but it's really Mexican Mikes. Shit. Let's see here. Oh, now here's the reason. Here's the thing. You know, sometimes, you know, y'all women, you know, y'all sisters be finding yourselves on this journey. Y'all want to say, okay, you know what? I want to cut all my hair. That way I don't have any processed hair, and I want to start my regrowth of my journey. It's not built for all y'all ladies. Ladies, forewarning. Cutting off your hair bald and starting fresh and new, y'all not all built for this. Some of y'all got heads like your daddy. Y'all think I'm playing? Y'all think I'm playing? Okay. Y'all think I'm playing?
Just cut my hair. All my hair is off. And he said that I don't want to take a look in the back of my head.
Yo, look at that shit.
Yeah. So we about to show y'all the back of my head.
Look at the back of her head. Them some motherfucking sausages, bro.
Look like you got another face on the back of your head. Holy Jesus. It just smells. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Emotional damage.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It'd be one thing that's on a dude, but the fact that it's on a female, that's even fucking gross. And like, bitch, you don't know your ass ain't got no fucking meaty ass motherfucking. Your back of your head is motherfucking sausage rolls in the back of a motherfucker. You didn't know that underneath that weave. You didn't know that underneath that weave. Your ass is gonna have to motherfucking put a scarf over that head. Look at that, girl. Maybe you need to lose some goddamn weight. Look at that big ass back. Big back, big back, big back, big back.
Emotional damage.
My back is loaded up with all types of different foods. Big back, big back. Might order DoorDash. Might order Uber Eats. Sheesh. All right, y'all, man. Your boy running out of energy, but I'm going to keep on going since y'all tuned in, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going for the 3-hour mark. Okay. All right. Y'all keep on coming in. I'm gonna keep on rapping to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And giving y'all my takes.
Ain't a tall man with a tall ass woman. Tall men ain't even attracted to tall women. They like short women. So then they take all the short women, then they leave all the tall women out here. Now it's just a bunch of short dudes trying to talk to tall women, and tall women don't like short men, but short men love tall women. The tall women looking for the tall dudes, but the tall dudes done stole all the short women, so the short dudes can't have no short women. It's crazy. It's stupid.
Sheesh. Well, hey, you know, that's the dating market as it is now. You know, that's kind of why the dating market is so fucked up, is because, I ain't saying that men ain't delusional, because guess what? Some men do be thinking that they could get dimes off of 42K. But hey, there's women who, just because they got digged down by Tyrone, they really think that they could have a relationship shot with Tyrone. Women don't know how to separate the fact of, sexual pleasures versus, your sexual fetishes, and you really wanted to be with a woman. But hey, I ain't here to save y'all hoes. Only here to warn y'all niggeros, because I ain't saving no ninjas either. Oh, okay. All right, JJ Diesel, I appreciate you. You said you're about to get some sleep in a few minutes. Yeah, man, I know you got to work and get on your grind. It's a work week. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'll catch you later, G. I'm going to check out that video that you sent me, G. So salute. I appreciate you. Now, yeah. Oh, check this dude out. I thought this was actually kind of funny. Check it.
Behind your back, you're going to be arrested.
I'm already being arrested.
No, you're being detained. Detained and arrested on the same thing, okay? Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not, no, I'm not.
Put your hands behind your back now. I'm not asking.
Oh, good.
No.
Come on, man.
He's fine. Black male dreads, white shirt, orange joggers.
Go ahead and start down there. We'll see if
Did anybody else see where he went when he disappeared? That man took off like a cartoon character.
Yo, that boy was out of there, boy. Sheesh. That boy was out of there. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where he went either, man. And I was watching it. I don't know where he disappeared from, but he done gave that dude. Yo, that was, he was out of there. That was a Forrest Gump move. That dude was out of there, bro. Out of there. I think I'm gonna give y'all another 5-10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all press. What's up on the Cash App or the Super Chat? Cash App kind of dry, y'all. I don't see not one Cash App. No Cash Apps for your boy tonight? No Cash Apps for your boy tonight. Oh, well, here goes some Snow Bunny. Uh-oh. I can at least make it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. She's either a Spanish chick or a white woman. So y'all asked, it says, y'all asked for 75%, but I don't think I can do any more. They're gonna beat me. I don't know if that was real thick, but them thighs definitely matched that ass, boy. Sheesh.
She wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
Yeah. Let's see here. You know what? I'm gonna unload the clip. Okay. Oh, this dude found out the secret about his homeboy. Yo, hold up. It says Houston man currently going viral after finding out his homie was communicating with a transformer. Now, he's probably gonna feel the same way when Kanye made that confession on social media the other day, which I'm not gonna discuss tonight, which I'm gonna discuss in another night. But I'm really, really, really deeply disappointed. Even if Kanye really did do that, I'm just disappointed that he'll even admit to the world that. But that's a whole other conversation in itself. Check it.
The nigga tell you he just did 10 months in fucking jail, bro. With the push up and scoot up. What the fuck? Then what the fuck you doing texting him? What the fuck you mean? What the fuck? I'm saying I didn't know. What the fuck? Why the fuck you ain't know, Poopy? Come on, Poopy. Lame ass nigga. You call that nigga, you miss him. What the fuck, Poopy? Weird ass nigga. You weird. You weird in the bitch, Poopy. On Vinny, nigga. On T Grace, nigga. You weird. On Marcus, you weird. Nigga, don't come around, man. Fuck with your weird ass, nigga. Weird ass, nigga. You weird in the bitch. You a punk. You gay in the bitch.
Yo, son, mad hurt, G. For real.
Emotional damage.
That's his homeboy, it's Ace Boom Coon, and he found out his homeboy. You know what I'm saying? He was he was catching while this dude was fucking pitching, bro. Damn, bro. Hey, people want to be like that. It's 2025. Not saying that makes it okay, but you can do whatever you gotta do, but just living your truth, man, and just stay fucking away, bro.
This is a sick Negro.
Now, homeboy, see now, females in the hood, they're gonna be looking at him funny. They're gonna be like, okay, if he like being with if his homeboy like being with dudes, he probably like being with dudes too. They're gonna start wondering. So now you gotta kick you off the team. JJ Diesel, Trapper 79 Smith said that's an abomination. Hey, I totally agree. I ain't denying it.
It's an evil world we live in.
But yeah, what I'm saying, with that being said, once your homeboy tell you some shit like that, man, you gotta fuck him. And then what's crazy is, we hear about men getting tricked all the time. There's not a situation where the man was tricked and the dude was fooled. This is a situation where the dude was a full-on participant. So you can't act like he a victim. And he talk about how he got a relationship with this whole dude, bro. Damn, man. That shit's crazy, bro.
It's an evil world we live in.
Mm-hmm. Whew, that shit crazy, boy. Shit crazy. Damn. Let's see here. Did I clear the deck yet? Because I was gonna try to end the show when the deck was cleared, but I almost feel like I almost owe it to everybody who's still tuning in. Y'all still tuning in. We're gonna still probably have to talk about this. I like to have long shows in the catalog because now I gotta timestamp this because people are gonna look at a 4-hour video. Because now it's 3 hours damn near. And motherfuckers, I'm not, they ain't ready for no 3-hour video. But check this out anyway.
Baby daddy. I have one baby
Do you
daddy.
have custody of your
I have
kids?
one baby daddy. I have one baby daddy. So what are you talking about?
Do you have custody of your kids?
I don't have custody of my
I
kids.
didn't think so.
I don't
Talking
have
about terrible human character. You want to go personal? We can really take it there. You don't have custody because you're a terrible person. You're a mother and a terrible person.
Listen, hold on. He said I don't have custody
She
of my
said
kids.
I'm a terrible person. We want to do personal attacks. We could do that.
My kids, I do.
You want to do personal attacks? We could do
Oh,
that.
no.
I do have custody.
Oh, damn. I didn't know that damn 50 Cent was in the background. But did y'all hear the beginning? Damn, man. Couldn't fuck around and get a copyright for that damn 50 Cent. I thought that was just playing the instrumental. And they didn't have to put on no music, but I hate when people be putting on music into that shit. Damn, man. Now they're gonna mess up. Now it's gonna mess with my damn damn, man. Now I'm gonna have to write that shit off and mute that shit. Maybe I could mute it in the middle of editing, man. Damn. Anyway, enough of all that. But man, it says a lot when a woman doesn't have custody of her child. Not saying that a woman cannot relinquish her children and still be responsible, but usually when women let go of their kids, it's usually not because they made a responsible decision. It's usually because they made many irresponsible decisions to the point that the court seen that the father was more fit, even though we all know that the child support court goes towards the woman more. But guess what? When a woman, her shit is just all to the bad, guess what? There will be the exceptions to the rules, which he is obviously. Let's see here. What else I got for y'all? Oh, talk about Lizzo. Here go Lizzo showing off her body. I guess her new body. I thought this is interesting. Where you at, Lizzo? Here you go. Because they'll talk about Lizzo earlier.
I don't need him, I need a drink.
Okay, here go the new Lizzo. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, she does look much better. Yeah, there's nothing that she could do about her titties sagging unless you get a her breast raised. But she's definitely still got some ways to come. But Lizzo, you look a lot better than I ain't gonna front. Lizzo, you look a lot better than you were before. And I must say, Lizzo, you are a very, good looking woman. You've always been a good looking woman in the face. You just didn't have the body to go with it. But you're on your way, girl. You're on your way. You're on your way. But just see how she just made a big heel turn. She was just telling people how big was beauty, right?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Now look at you now, loving your new body. Look, loving your new you. Doesn't it feel good to wake up and be able to get up out of bed and not be aching? Doesn't it feel good to practically have new access to new clothes? Because that's one thing. When you're out of shape, clothes don't fit you right. Pants don't fit you right. Shirts almost don't fit you right. Until you start getting down to the right size that you're supposed to be, is when you start kind of really feeling good, looking good. So salute to Lizzo trying her best, right? She's trying. Now, have you ever had a moment where you had to really, 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 really had to do something, but then that's when the females want to show interest to you at the wrong damn time? Check it.
Hey, how you doing? I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay, you're cute though.
Excuse me?
You're cute.
Thank you. I gotta use the bathroom. Can I try to get in?
What's your name?
What?
What's your name?
Teddy.
Nice to meet you. I'm Jazz.
Nice to meet you, Jazz. I believe you. I gotta use that bathroom.
Why are you in such a rush? Are you okay? I'm trying to know you.
I have to pee.
You have a girlfriend? Are you single?
I don't have a girlfriend, not at the moment.
Okay, well, can I get your number?
You definitely can. Right after I use the bathroom.
I'm in a rush. Just give it to me now.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. Jesus. Here.
Thank you.
Can you type a little faster?
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Bruh. Have you ever dealt with a chick who was forceful? Trust me, it's not. I hate to say this. As much as we want women, we claim that we want women to be forthcoming and we want women to, make the first move. sometimes it could be a little bit overbearing, bruh. It's a little weird, right? Like, I don't mind women flirting with me and stuff like that, but that's all the way direct. Like, what? What happened? What's the dealio? She found out that someone telling her that I got bread or something like that. Why she all in my motherfucking face when I'm trying to fucking take a shit? You all in my motherfucking face, bitch. And then she's actually mad that your ass is really trying to go. Your ass told your ass, bitch, I'll talk to your ass when I got to the bathroom. But, you know, they don't like to, you know what? They don't take rejection very, very well. I realize that about them. But hey, it is what it is, right? Damn, y'all boys still tuning in. All right, y'all still tuning in. We still rapping then. Have y'all seen that security guard that everybody's making a big deal about? Check her out. Make that ass clap. Make that ass clap. Round of applause. Baby, make that ass clap. Make that ass clap. Make you see you bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it. Yeah, we want to see you bust it, bust it, bust it. Yeah. Boom. Bust it like you didn't have a car. Sheesh. Yeah, you know, she's definitely luscious. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? She definitely got a bodacious body. Cause that look like a thin little waist on her. She don't got no belly. Okay. And you got a little cute face to match. You know, hey, you know, what can I say?
She wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
Yeah. Baby got more cakes than Duncan Hines. Okay. Okay, let's see what she's talking about right here. Since we're looking at booty, I mean beauties. Let's check out this sister right here, this newscaster chick. Let's see what the dealio with her is. Point of view, your weather forecaster who smiles 24/7 when she's on TV. Black woman, take note. Fuck, look at them curves, boy. Look at that. Sheesh. Look at that right there. Yo, that green, she look good in that green too, but it's that red right there where we see it right there. That's perfect right there, boy. Yum, yum, yum. Kind of nigga get some shit. Shit, we're gonna end up just posting up chicks of this sexy ass females tonight. A matter of fact, for all the brothers who like them thick, here you go.
Go Richie.
They say everything bigger in Texas. Okay. Yeah, that ass was moving, boy. I ain't gonna lie. You can be a little disappointed when you have sex. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can be a little disappointed when you have sex with her. That don't mean the sex ain't gonna be good, but you're definitely gonna be a little disappointed once you get her naked. Once you get her naked, you're gonna realize, them tight ass pants was holding up some shit. But hey, it is what it is. Sometimes we have to accept women for their imperfections, right? So yeah. You know what? Oh, what's this here? Yo, this bitch is motherfucking dangerous, bro.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Just to get her hair done, baby boo. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Your hair done is not is the last thing of your problems. If you lose some of that weight, maybe you keep the guy that you want. Trust me, ladies. I hate to say this. I mean, I know the hair. Trust me, I know the hair does make. All right, I know. Let's just be honest. I'm gonna be honest with y'all about these hair weave things, ladies. I know and understand that when you have these weaves, I know it makes you feel confident. Also, I know that certain men who would not ever holler at you will holler at you just because of the fact that you have this weave and you have this nice outfit and your titties is all hanging out and your ass cheeks is hanging out and your thighs is all exposed. I understand that these guys are still gonna want to fuck with you. I mean, I understand these guys might even cream pie you simply because of the fact that you guys was able to get your hair done and put on a lace wig or a weave. But ladies, if y'all want any future or anything potential with the guy that you think that you should be with, stop wearing these weaves, lose some goddamn weight. You'll be surprised. You'll attract the dude that you really want or the really dude that you need. But I truly believe that y'all are not really, unfortunately, women are very realistic. And guess what? They ain't gonna listen to me or what I gotta say. Because trust me, the dudes who are smashing on her, they're not smashing her because of her weave. They're smashing her because she's a big bitch. She got some big poom. She got a fat ass. And she got some big ass titties. Obviously, she got a big ass AK-47 too. What was she gonna do? What was she gonna do? Use it on her hairstylist, bro? What was she really gonna do with that shit? I don't understand that.
I don't give a fuck with.
I mean, I don't understand that now. I'm confused. Okay. Let me load up the clip since we're gonna make this a longer show than I thought. Well, for all my newcomers, this is the type of chicks that we be checking out. Check it. We don't just talk shit about the sisters. We admire them too. Now this sister, I just wish that she just didn't have this damn weave, but her body is banging, bro. Check it.
All my eyes be broke, I got my money.
Wait a minute. Where should you go? Whew, Jesus. Damn, where you at, girl? Can I pay you not to have on? Baby girl, can I pay you not to have on that damn bonnet? Yeah. Look at that body. Like, that is a woman who does her sit-ups. That is a woman who hits the gym. That is a woman who drinks her water. Now, shit. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. You might have to break some bread for that, dog. You definitely have to break some bread for that. She look yummy, though. That must be her crib, though. I can just tell from that artwork, and that towel. But she's definitely a very good-looking woman. Please, ladies, lose this bonnet. Trust me, if you had an afro, I'll still fuck with you. But hey, beat this. They wear their hair a certain way for the type of dude that they're trying to attract. So we'll leave it at that. Hey, can y'all take a moment? Everybody who's tuning in, who's been watching, all y'all new y'all new viewers, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. I appreciate y'all tuning in. We're still going strong. Okay, we're still going strong. Now, yeah. Let's see here. I'm trying to reload the clip, but I still got stuff on here. Oh, check this out.
Y'all not popping if y'all don't got both y'all baby daddies at the house with their kids. Look at this. Say cheese, y'all. This is my family. We are family. I got all my baby daddies with me. Woohoo! Look at my kids.
Oh my God. Bruh. And then she put it on video.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Man. That's a damn shame.
Y'all not popping if y'all don't got both y'all baby daddies at the house with their kids. Look at this. Say cheese, y'all. This is my family. We are family. I got all my baby daddies with me. Woohoo! Look at my kids.
Bruh.
Shut up, bitch.
Man. And then what's funny is all my kids. You see how they talk? My baby daddies with me and all that. Like, it was, I hate to say this, sisters, and y'all could confront me about this. Do you notice that black men, we tend to equalize a woman to us, even whether she doesn't even have any money or whether, you know, let's just say she's just a homemaker. We will still, no matter if you're a multimillionaire, we will still equalize her to us, right? But do you notice when women talk, they kind of talk as if they're the boss of us? We are family. I got all my baby daddies with me, right? I mean, yeah, I guess that might be trying to be a joke, but, you know, words mean things. Then she said my kids, so those kids are hers, and they're just, what? The baby daddies are just sperm donors, bro? Man. Whew. The community, that's why the community is done. Because the sisters will only allow a select few black men to outright practice polygamy while denying most black men. And then, you know, and then guess what? They turn around and have multiple baby fathers. And they want you to stick around and be with them, bro. Shit is ridiculous. Okay. All right, let me check these likes out. How are we looking on these likes? Okay. We got like 70 people watching the live stream. I should have at least likes to match that. Let's see here. Hopefully I got the likes to match. Let's see here. I guess there's only one way to find out. All right, y'all, come on. Yeah, I got 70 people in the views. I should be getting more likes and dislikes than what I'm showing. For real. Because, you know, this is not easy sitting out here commentating about, you know, these shows and stuff like that. But it's all good, you know. But y'all got at least, you know, sub, like, share, subscribe. But it's all good. Some of y'all might be hate watchers, right? It is what it is. And for the ladies in the house,
let me eat you one time. Just let me eat you one time. And I guarantee you're gonna ask me to stay to your house. You're gonna sleep for 3 days, my baby. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna make you cry.
How you gonna show us?
Ay, ay, ay.
This is a sick Negro.
okay. Oh, here goes some Caribbean chicks for y'all. Now, I guess this would be the closest definition to slim thick, but here she go.
Arch your back, let me burst it, burst it, burst it. Walk it up, let me burst it up, burst it up, burst it up, girl.
Y'all want me to run that back? Let me run it back.
Arch your back and let me burst it. Burst it. Burst it. Walk it up and let me burst it up. Burst it up. Burst it up, girl.
Salute to the Caribbean girl, them. Dirty wine up, gal. Dirty wine up, gal. Yes. Dirty wine up, gal.
She wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
I'll buy that for $1. For real. Ooh. Oh. Oh, what happened right here? Check this.
I know.
The price? Let's
$500.
start there.
I got 500 right now.
500?
500 right now tonight.
But I thought you said you had a Rolls Royce and a tennis necklace on. What am I supposed to do with $500?
Offers you $500. Are you slow? Motherfuckers just be out here trying to promote themselves. You selling it. We get it. We get it. If I offered you $500 off camera, you gonna f me. I get it. These $500 you ain't had before. I saw that goddamn shorty, keep it a buck. You got that goddamn swimsuit off a TikTok ad. Stop playing with me.
Sheesh. Hey, when men get on board and understand, especially black men, and they understand this tricking shit. And when I say tricking, I'm gonna stop using that word, but I'm just saying that because that's what a lot of people call it. But truth is, it ain't tricking; it's business. Yo, dating has always had there was no romance without finance, right? So let's just be real. And he offered her $500. Yeah, so because she got a Rolls Royce, he's supposed to give her 5 bands or $50,000. That's not how it works, baby. When he could go get, read this. He could go get more women who look like you than you could get a dude who got a Rolls Royce. You'll probably never meet another dude who actually owns a Rolls Royce. You might meet a dude who drives a Rolls Royce or maybe rents a Rolls Royce, but you'll probably never meet another dude who actually has a Rolls Royce as a car. And guess what? Unfortunately, that's one bad thing. You know, just like how in a monetized dating market, black men are known to be cheap, even when it comes to street, pros and stuff like that. Black women tend to try to crumb snatch and try to get more out of a situation, and they're almost willing to even risk the situation going sour just to try to see if they can get what they want to get, versus playing the long game and at least it's taking what you could get. Because guess what? She could always up the price. You're shit. Truth is, there's females who usually, some of these celebrities, some of them don't even pay the girl outright. Some of these girls got a taste. And after they did it the first time and he was sweating all over her, and he busts like a balloon at a kid's, he busts like a balloon, you feel me? I'm saying, that's overinflated. Guess what? He can come back and probably pay more. That's when you can start talking about business. But guess what? Unfortunately, sisters, they tend to want to get as much as they can at the time. Hence why she ended up messing out on a dude who had money. So, hey. It is what it is. Now, let's see here. Oh shit, this is fucked up. Check this out.
I sucked it. I sucked it so good that the first explosion was all over my face. Are you happy now? You got the truth? It was the best ever had.
Yo, listen to that.
Say it with me. Drake, Switchy, 50.
That hoe getting hit with every gun there is in the arsenal. Bitch, you don't even got balls, but you had the balls to tell me some shit like that? She told him that? I ain't gonna even lie, bro. I'd kill that bitch. Swiss cheese. Button. She told him that?
Yo, we do not advocate deletion of anybody here on the Cali West Miami channel. He's just explaining what he would do in his point of view. We do not advocate for violence of anyone here. We do not want women hurt, animals hurt, ducks, chicken, goose, you name it. We do not advocate violence here. Now, let's see here. Let's see here. Woo. Y'all boys really tuning in with your boy tonight. I don't know if y'all playing it from the beginning, but we just rapping and talking shit right now. But you know, I had some time tonight, so we rapping. I was supposed to go get me some Sue Ninja. That is code word for a Spanish girl named Zuniga, who might sue a ninja, aka Shannon Sharpe. But yeah, I was supposed to go out and get me some poon, but it's a little late, and I'm probably not gonna go out stepping out tonight. Sisters, you and this blonde hair. So is that a dude or a female? That look like a female. I don't know if that was a he, she, or what. I'm assuming that's supposed to be a female. But bruh, yo.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
I don't even know what the fuck that is, bro. I have to be honest with you, I can't even call it. I don't know what that was. Oh. Yo, never be like this dude right here, y'all. Check this out. You know, woman is never worth fighting over for. But this is a classic video example of who not to be. This dude right here, and this is the first time I'm featuring him on the Cali West Miami channel. Maybe he's been on the channel way back in the past, but shit, it ain't been a while. We're gonna bring him up now. Check it.
Okay, get your motherfucking self up. I mean, you jumped out like you finna throw a kick or something. I'm trying to see. I ain't worried about that kick.
Hold up. Message to black people, cause I know there's a bunch of black people watching me tonight. If you hear your smoke alarm chirping, you hear cheep every 30 seconds to a minute, get a 9-volt battery. You get a 9-volt battery for 7-Eleven, Dollar General, the dollar store, any type of store, Walmart. Man, probably at most convenience stores and gas station, you can get a 9-volt battery, okay? And change your 9-volt battery. I played too many videos tonight that had a smoke detector chirping in the background. Come on, black people. You're making me look bad now. Come on now, bro. You're making me look very bad. But anyway, let's continue.
Okay, get your motherfucking self up. I mean, you jumped out like you finna throw a kick or something. I'm trying to see. I ain't worried about that kick. I will break his ass. Look at me, homie. I cut my hair not too long ago. My name Legend. They call me New York.
Call me Fade.
I know the fuck you are, nigga. I know who the fuck you are, nigga. That don't mean shit to me. This is my motherfucking woman. This is my house. You see this picture still here? It's my mama and my aunt, nigga. Everything in here, me, nigga. Rick Legend, master, the chief, motherfucker. 6-star, concrete motherfucking general. Everything in here freak me, nigga. You prepared to die for that pussy? I am. So get the fuck up out of here. Fuck you. Fuck your child, nigga. I'll bury you in that motherfucker. Now what you gonna do? I'm with it, nigga. I'm a goon. I'm giving you a pass. Get the fuck up out my motherfucking house. You know, a woman going through some shit. We going through some shit. With your weird ass, you gonna get the fuck up out my house. This is an alpha male right here, nigga. This is an alpha male. Learn me. I'm from the streets of Harlem, New York City. I'm gonna kill for what's mine. Get your shit and get the fuck up out of here. Because when I come back, you better be gone.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
That's why you gotta have your money together, man. Get your chicken bag up, y'all. So you don't have you and your son ain't living at no other, at some female's crib, y'all. You never want to be living at a female's crib. If you're living at a female's crib, you might as well just go home and move back in with your mom, bruh. Because when you live in a woman's crib, you're susceptible to her ex-boyfriend moving back in. Because guess what? Obviously, I hate to say this, but how else do y'all think she got in? He got in. He got in because she let him in. Because guess what? Now, the truth is, just like Homeboy said, I hate to say this, but he said, that's still his woman. He said, they was going through some shit. Going through some shit. Trust me. The only way that him and his homeboy got in there to even contest and want to fight this dude, who's there with his son, is because she obviously is done with him now. He already look the good guy. He done did his part. He done hit it, ate the poon, all that. But he done came with some baggage, and guess what? He ain't coming with no extra money. So at this point, she's like, "Why deal with a dude who got a kid that he's barely, that he's having a hard time taking care of, when I could just get with a dude who has no kids and willing to help me take care of mine?" So that's essentially what had happened, bro. Trust me, I'm quite sure she's a baby mama or somebody, and he's up there playing house, acting like he's the hubby to a chick who already done had kids by another ninja, bro.
Holy Jesus. What is that?
What about that?
What the fuck is that?
But man, it's a little late now. Once again, though, it's to Ellie West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe to the content. But it's getting late, and I appreciate y'all boys for tuning in. Kelly West, I'm out of here. Gone.